up, Fight World? It's the kid. We're going to talk about this thing. I told you I'll be back. I told you we'll be back. Gang, gang. Can y'all hear me? Can they hear me out here? Can y'all hear me out here? I just want to make sure. I got to make sure the vocals coming through. I like to have that crisp audio, the vocals. Guru! I need some more of that. Can y'all hear? How y'all feeling? Feeling like young H.O. Ho. Listen, the game is getting serious. The game is getting serious. Y'all can hear me crystal clear? Listen, my last live stream abruptly ended, and I'm gonna show you. Y'all want to see why? Smash the like button. Do y'all want to see why my last stream ended? If y'all want to see why my last live stream ended, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Toronto said we back. Look what my phone said. iPhone X. Can y'all see that? Y'all can see that? Huh? My shit says temperature. iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. That's how you know the hot seats is real. When you get warnings like this. When you get error messages like that, that's how you know the hot seat killing these boys. Oh, this feels so good. Sounds kind of soulful, don't you agree? Hold on. Vibe with me. We gonna get right back to it. Oh, I was killing you boys too. Joshua look kind of big. Intense stare. Joshua looked tired. Hey, Joseph Parker, to be at this level, like, you know what I mean? He hasn't had a fight this big. He looked pretty calm and shit. That's a good sign. I'm still picking Joshua, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Joshua is much bigger. Definitely. Can everybody hear me? I need a Samsung. I like iPhone. Can y'all hear? I want to make sure y'all can hear me crystal clear. Let's get it, people. Loud and clear? Okay. So, to me, the whole situation is this. I think Eddie Hearn is upset. He's upset that Deontay Wilder, if he doesn't show up, that's going to ruin his plan, what he was planning on doing. You know what I'm saying? He was planning on using Dillian Whyte. See, this is the thing. I like Dillian Whyte. I had no issue with Dillian Whyte. You know, I actually seen him in his American debut. I was covering that Crawford and Dongle fight, and he was there. Cool dude. But I don't have a problem with him gunning for Deontay Wilder because that's what you're supposed to do. You want to fight the champion. But Eddie Hearn has different plans, I'm telling you. See, he looks at it, to me, he looking at it like I can appease Dillian Whyte, make him happy by giving him a title shot and probably his best payday since Joshua, maybe even better than, I don't know. And at the end of the day, we can have Joshua get another payday fighting someone that he would be favored to beat. And everybody wins, you know what I'm saying? At least on that side. So that's why I don't care if Wilder don't show up. Only people are mad at people that are part of the setup. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're mad, because you're part of the setup. Hold on. You're part of the setup. That's why you would be mad. Look at it like this. Remember when Tupac got shot in New York at Quad City Studios in New York? Anybody remember that? Not the time where he got killed, but when he just got shot in New York at Quad City Studios. Let's say Tupac went to New York to cover a song, to record a song, and they were trying to set him up to rob him and shoot him at Quad City Studios. And then Pac was like, you know what? I'm not going to catch that flight. I'm not coming out to New York. I don't feel like it. I don't have a good feeling about this. You know what I'm saying? The only people that are really going to be mad is the people trying to set him up because they needed him to be there so they could set him up. You know what I'm saying? If not, like if it's just a song, you can like, okay, he's not going to be able to make it. Cool. He'll just send us the track. But if you were trying to set him up, then you would be angry that he didn't show up because that was your scheme. That was your plan. So that's why if Wilder doesn't show up, that's why Hearn is mad because he knows Dillian Whyte's temperament. He manages him. Dillian Whyte's no punk, so Dillian Whyte's gonna try to get into a altercation or press Wilder, and then Hearn, his event reaps the benefits because everyone's gonna be talking about the matchroom fight with Joseph Parker and what happens, especially if Joshua wins, that benefits Hearn, and then they're also going to talk about Dillian Whyte running up on Deontay Wilder. But see, new media, man, this is chess, not checkers. You're not going to be able to pull a rabbit out the hat with this one. Like everybody seen this move coming a mile away. Everybody seen this move was coming. You know what I mean? In terms of like use Dillian Whyte, because that's exactly what happened a couple months ago. Before the Robert Helenius fight. Same thing happened. Same exact thing happened. Same thing happened. And then the only difference is his performance versus Robert Helenius wasn't great. So since it wasn't great, it would look crazy if they were trying to press Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder had some issue with what's the name, Luis Ortiz, some vulnerability shown. Plus Whyte had a nasty knockout. So now Hearn's like, yes, we can use that and convince the public that Dillian Whyte should be next. Sounds real clear, Ego. Yeah. Turn me up in my vocals. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to move some stuff. I'm gonna have to get some lighting going on right here. Man, I have to get some lighting so my other phone when I'm filming and shit, it looks better. But fuck it, we're just going freestyling this. This will do for right now. But yeah, the only people mad are the people involved in the setup. Like I said with Tupac, if he was gonna go to New York and you was gonna rob him, and he said, "Hey, I'm not coming," then of course you're going to be mad he didn't show because you needed him to be there. But we're not falling for it. Who's Samuel? Who's Samuel? What's he talking about? Hold on. Try to find Samuel's comments. Wilder beat Ortiz before the fight started. That sounds stupid. Samuel, you seem like you disagree. What do you disagree with? What do you disagree with? Let me put him in the hot seat. We got to get the likes up because we just lost all the likes we had on the last stream. Listen. Samuel, what do you disagree with? I seen his comment. You about to get buddy. Everybody type hashtag hot seat. If you want this boy to get that work, we working. Wilder knocks out everyone in his way. Listen, if you want Samuel to stand up like a real man, hashtag hot seat. Here, I just did it. I showed you how to do it. Now we looking. The pressure's on you, hot seat. I mean, Samuel. Ego put them boys in the hot seat. I'm looking for the comments. I don't see him. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where's Samuel disappeared to? Come on, Samuel. Samuel L. Waxon. Look, he hightailed it. Look, they flabbergasted. Shout out to BX. BX, I see you, baby. Everybody type pussy. P-W-U-S-S-Y, pussy. He ducking the hot seat. Like 50 said, yeah, everybody listening. Everybody listening, man. Hey, see. Hey, everybody listening. Here, I'm going to show you how we do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. Everybody watch the chat right now. Everybody watch. Everybody make sure y'all pay attention. Everybody pay attention. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Pay attention to the hot seat. Look, I just super chatted myself. $20 for Samuel. Anybody seen Samuel? Hey, Samuel, got to do something. I just super chatted myself. We put $20 on Samuel's head. Where you at, Samuel? I put the money up. See, man, listen, y'all look, I super chatted my damn self. That's what took so long. I put $20 up. Come get this free money, Samuel. I got $20 for you. Where you at, Sam? Or anybody in this hot seat, come collect this $20. Come, you said it's gonna be easy, right? Free money. I'm handing out free money. What other live stream you know be paying? I'm paying for you to out hot seat me. I'm paying for all you got to do is come with a logical argument that we believe. I just super chat myself. That's how we do it. He don't even want to show up, man. Hey, shout out to Brian NY. He just put $5. He said hashtag Samuel. Samuel, that's $25 for you off rip. $25. All we just looking for Samuel, people. Step up and get this work. See, everybody has something. I tell you, this is how you hurt people. You put some money behind it. Put some money behind it. Watch that conversation change. That's all you have to do, man. Where's Samuel at, y'all? Look, I just did $50 to myself, man. Another 50. Takes money to make money. www.wheresamuel.com. Come get this money, Sam. Jackson something. So I just put up another 50. Jackson something. $2 super chat. It says hashtag Samuel. What it do? So you're gonna let me keep my own money and all these fans that are contributing. Silver American $5 super chat. Where you at, Sam? Hey, this is free money. All you have to do is beat me. I put up 70 right now. I put up 70 myself, plus these extra ones. This is free money. Who else is doing it like this? Name another YouTube. I don't care about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you beat me and you deserve to beat me and it's fair and square, cool. No clenbuterol, no cheating. Beat me with this argument in the hot seat. Sam, where you at? This is crazy, Sam. Crazy. Crazy, y'all. Hold on. I got something for you, Sam. Watch the chat. Damn, Sam. Hey, you got to do something, Sam. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Silver American, he put $5 on your books. Shout out to Southside Boxing 601. He put $5 in your books. He says, Sam freezing you out, ego, LOL. I just dropped another $25. Damn, Sam. Hashtag Ego Army. I put up another 25. Brian from NY put up another 5. Hashtag wanted, hashtag Sam. Where you at? Bro, I put almost, I don't even know how much. I put 25, 50, 20. Like, come on. Where you at, Sam? All you have to do is say the shit you was talking. That's all you have to do. Y'all getting stunned on. You let the Ego Army ride on you, West Side. Hey, I told y'all. Ego's Army. Believe in it. This is free money. Someone said he had Sam's Club. Y'all try. That's funny. Smash the like button. If we stunting on Sam right now, he had no answers, smash the like button. Y'all go get this work. And it's only making y'all look work. This is free money. I put up probably like almost $100 in free money. And all you have to do is back up what you already said. You already believe in it, Sam. Come on, Sam. Listen, I told y'all, this is how you do all that internet shit. Big bang, take little bang. All that shit. This is not even just for Sam. Somebody else proved these points. Go against the Ego Army. Go against new media. I'm waiting. This is your money. All you have to do is say the same shit you was saying. Like the same stuff you believe in, that you ride on. You saying that you truly believe in your heart that Wilder is ducking Dillian Whyte. Listen to this. Wilder is ducking Dillian Whyte, but he wants to fight the guy that knocked out Dillian Whyte in Anthony Joshua. What type of sense does that make? He's ducking Dillian Whyte, but he wants to fight the guy who is undefeated that knocked out Dillian Whyte. And he just fought Luis Ortiz. Free money. You said it's going to be easy, right? He's ducking Dillian. Just listen to the logic from these fans. He's ducking Dillian Whyte, but he fought Luis Ortiz, who has almost 350 wins as an amateur, only 19 losses. And most people rated him above Dillian Whyte, right? But even more so, he's ducking Dillian Whyte and pressing for the fight of the guy who knocked out Dillian Whyte. Like, knocked him out. Was one of Joshua's best knockouts. The money's here. Where's Sam at? See, that's what I'm saying. If it's so easy and you believe in what you say you believe, see, it's always different. Like, I talk to guys all the time. Oh, Ward Kovalev, Ward's going to get his fucking monkey ass whooped. Put some money up if that's what you really do. And then I go to the sports bet in Vegas, and they got Ward winning. So I'm like, where are all the people on the internet that be like, yeah, Kovalev, he's going to crush him. Where is them? Son of judges and all that. Where are those people when it comes to actually put your money up? Ego Army, between the shooters, between the logic, between Ego's Army, the stuff we talking about. That's why you guys can't fuck with it, because you don't think it through. You know what's happening. Listen, your name is I Am Legend Boxing, so I assume maybe your YouTube channel should be about boxing. You said much love, Ego, but why you got sunglasses on in a dark room? Why do you care about that? Honestly, why do you care what another grown man? If I want to wear MC Hammer pants, you know what I'm saying? Baggy Hammer pants. What does that have to do with you? Prove me wrong in a hot seat. That's what we're trying to get to. Nobody cares what I'm wearing. I'll wear a fucking Don King wig if I want to. We trying to eradicate our foes, man. Everybody, look, this is free money. So all the people in the UK or wherever you're from, shit get bang and all that, take this free money. But they don't want to step up. Funny how that works. I ain't seen Sam since. And you know what the cold part about it? This whole test, the money's sitting up. You guys can see the money. But it don't work two ways. If I destroy them in the hot seat, they ain't going to pay me this money. You know what I'm saying? You think they're going to give me, actually go to my Venmo and be like, hey, you won the bet. Here's the Venmo. So it's really a one-way bet, and you scared to take it. Because I know they're not going to pay me. If I decapitate them in the hot seat, they're not going to give me my money and give me my props. They're going to make up more excuses. So it's really a one-way bet. You can't really lose. The only thing you do is lose and get embarrassed, but you don't really lose like that. Who is Boxing Perspective? Wilder knows he'll get knocked out by Whyte. You don't even know how to spell Whyte. His name was with a Y, not an I. And if he'll get knocked out and he's that easy, why isn't Joshua fighting? That's the fight people want to see. Why not let Joshua get that credit? Why send you? It's just like a Ninja Turtles. Shredder, you don't get to Shredder until the end levels. Shredder's going to send the Foot Clan. He's going to send Bebop and Rocksteady and all these other mercenaries and people before you get to fight Shredder. And then when there's no one else left, then you got to fight Shredder. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, this is pretty disgusting. It's disgusting that you have people who are this desperate to just lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're this desperate for their fighter to be right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. It shouldn't even be about that. If you're a true boxing fan, it shouldn't be all that. But we just gonna ride out to this. See, why the chatter all calmed down when that money was put up? And it wasn't just me putting up money. It was Ego's Army putting up money just to see you in the hot seat. And they still didn't take it. Why would you not take that? Like I said, it's pretty much a one-way bet. The worst that's going to happen is you lose and get made an example out of. Why wouldn't you not take that bet? We all know why. Dillian Whyte did $300K on HBO. Facts. It was like 387. And now Eddie Hearn claimed that everybody is dying to see this fight. the Wilder and Whyte. Once again, man, in my honest opinion, it goes like this. Whyte is there as a distraction for Eddie Hearn. That's why I don't blame Wilder if he doesn't go. Why would he go? You know what I'm saying? Why would he go? What's the point to go? If they already told you can't get in the ring, he don't care that much about calling the fight probably. He was trying to push for the Joshua fight, but it's always the obstacle. So what's the point of going? So Dillian can try to run up off you and piggyback off your name? Hey, Kenny D. Linder said the average job pays you $100 a day. And they can get it for some easy work because that's what they're so comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? You can get 100 just to beat me in the hot seat. I think it's over 100 too. All right. Boxing Perspective, you're out of here. Boxing Perspective said that Dillian Whyte is pound for pound number one. You're not even trying to be realistic. He's number one pound for pound. Okay. Boxing Perspective is no longer with us. I mean, that's not even worth my time in the hot seat. Oh, Dillian Whyte's pound for pound number one. Okay. You're clearly playing games. And we not playing. Ego Army ain't playing. How did Boxing Perspective come back that fast when I just blocked him? Y'all crazy. Y'all be quick. Do y'all put this much effort into like productive shit instead of coming back to my channel after you got blocked? I just blocked him and literally seconds later he was already back. I hope you're putting you have a business or something and you're putting this same amount of energy into that. Damn, that man Samuel just disappeared. Your boy Samuel just said, fuck y'all, I'm out. Yeah, that's crazy. The boy Samuel. Oh, I didn't block him? Okay. I thought I blocked him. Where's Samuel? See, Samuel just pieced out. Man, fuck you guys. Dillian Whyte's the best, and Eddie Hearn, like, anybody, see, that's what I'm saying. Anybody can say whatever, but proving it's something else. Yo, make sure y'all smash the like button. We working, people. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, it sounds like Eddie Hearn was trying to set him up because he keeps talking about Dillian Whyte going to be there. Deontay Wilder don't give a shit that Dillian Whyte going to be there. He's there for, if he's there to get paid through Sky Sports, and he's there because Joshua or Parker, whoever wins. You know what I'm saying? He's not tripping because Dillian Whyte. That's what. Listen, that's how you know it's on Eddie Hearn's mind because he keeps talking about Dillian Whyte being there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dillian's going to be there, and Dillian. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let's say your boy has a crush on a girl, and you know Cynthia going to be there. Cynthia going to be there. You're going to keep saying that because you think that's going to encourage him to want to go to the party. Cynthia going to be at the party. You know that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Wilder said last year, before the Bermain-Stavern rematch, he says, a king doesn't argue with peasants. We travel for champions. We ain't traveling for a peasant. That's what he said, something to that effect. You get what I'm saying? So to me, it sounds like Hearn, in my honest opinion, sounds like Hearn is kind of pissed off because if Wilder doesn't show, his game plan is kind of folding. You know what I mean? Like that throws a monkey wrench. Have you ever seen, I'm trying to think of an example. Have you ever seen one of those movies like where there's a group of people and they're going to rob a bank or something, and then one thing goes wrong and it fucks up the whole plan? Like nobody was supposed to be there, and then you see a cop go into the bank and you already have the people, you know what I mean, the getaway driver sees a cop walking into the bank. Like that's something they didn't account for. You get what I'm saying? So you're the getaway driver. Your 4 buddies are in there about to rob this bank, and then you, as a getaway driver, you see a cop who walks into the bank. Now that creates a whole nother issue, and that's something you didn't account for. You couldn't prophesize that and be like, oh, hey, what if a cop shows? You didn't expect that. You get what I'm saying? And if Wilder doesn't show up, right? If Wilder doesn't show up, then that's something they couldn't account for. They didn't think that would happen. All they knew is Wilder won his fight, and Sky Sports was trying to hire him. And to our knowledge, he was going to actually be there. He's going to actually be there. So if he doesn't show up, it kind of fucks it up. And listen, I think Dillian Whyte's a good fighter. But my thing is this. What really and truly separates Dillian Whyte from the guys you were calling a bum that Wilder previously beat? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I never said any of those guys are a bum. I don't think Dillian Whyte's a bum. But I'm just saying, the people who says Wilder fights nothing but bums, what separates Dillian Whyte from those guys? Like, that's what I'm waiting for. Anybody? What separates Dillian Whyte? Dillian takes the fight to you. So Johan Duhaupas, Eric Molina, who buzzed Wilder, Johan Duhaupas, who fucked up Wilder's eye, he didn't take the fight to him? Really? That's it? So that's Dillian Whyte's claim to fame? Luis Ortiz didn't take the fight to Wilder? Like, what is y'all really saying? What are y'all talking about? No, my question is, what separate? Everyone says Wilder fought nothing but bums. So, because I'm trying to get to this. If Wilder beats Whyte, I'm trying to make sure that there's no excuse for it. Because to me, he hasn't really done anything astronomically above other people that Wilder fought. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Gerald Washington had this horrible resume, and Dillian Whyte's resume was just out of this world. Because you got to keep in mind, when he fought against Joshua, that was before Joshua was the champion, and he still got stopped. Just like when Gerald Washington fought for a title against Wilder, he got stopped. Who's David? What was his best win? A robbery over bum-ass Chisora? Wow. That's what, who said that? Boxing Check said? I thought he lost to Chisora, to be honest. And David Hayes smoked Chisora. So y'all let me know. What's Dillian Whyte's claim to fame? Like, you know what I'm saying? That where he's like an A-lister to you, and everyone else Wilder fought was bums. Do you get what I'm saying? Look, this is Wilder after Johan Duhaupas. Look at his eye. His eye was looking crazy in that fight. Give a round of applause to my shooters. Some of y'all ain't getting them notifications. That sucks. See, like I said, I think Eddie Hearn, if anything, he'd be pissed that Wilder didn't show because he needed them because he orchestrated and masterminded this plan. You know what I'm saying? He masterminded this plan to probably have Dillian Whyte run up on him like, hey, you know, Wilder's going to be here. Because that's what you keep talking about. He's talking more about Dillian Whyte getting the opportunity than he is Anthony Joshua. Dillian's going to be there. You know Dillian's going to be there. We got another super chat. Although it's not logical, I have a feeling Wilder pulls up to the UK regardless. He can handle himself against Whyte and AJ in the same night. Yeah, I don't think he's scared. That's another thing people are trying to make it like Wilder's not going to the UK because he's fearful. Like, really? He's fearful. That's why. So why was he gonna go anyway? Before that, he probably figured that they would be here. Man, Eagle Army, we the movement. We having fun. We killing this game. Believe that. Johan Duhaupas KO'd Robert Helenius, who Whyte struggled with. That's true. And listen, Gerald Miller's fighting Johan Duhaupas after Wilder knocked him out and after Povetkin knocked him out. And AJ might fight Gerald Miller if he looks good in that fight. So once again, you guys got to ask yourself this. How is it that Wilder, he has to do all this stuff to get a fight with Joshua, and then it doesn't seem like we're ever getting like concrete information that he will fight him next. Yet all these other guys, they seem to easily get the Joshua fight without less struggle and strife. You get what I'm saying? They're not having to do all this. Like Gerald Miller, he just has to beat guys that his recent bouts, beating Gerald Washington, a guy Wilder knocked out first, and beating Johan Duhaupas, a guy that Wilder knocked out first, and then Povetkin came and knocked him out in running shoes. That's who he has to fight to maybe get AJ. To at least get Eddie Hearn on record saying that, hey, we're interested in making that fight with a clear-cut, cohesive line of thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not beating around the bush that fight can happen. But when it comes to Wilder's name, it's like, oh, Wilder thinks he's worth more than he wants and 7 times worth. No, just, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe people are still co-signing. But you know what the great thing I always say to you guys, great thing about new media is this. When the smoke settles and the dust, when the dust clears and the smoke settles, we'll see what's what. Time reveals everything. Joshua got to get past Joseph Parker. If he doesn't, that's obviously a setback for his career. If Wilder doesn't show up, then that's him. You know what I mean? But again, somebody intelligently explain why Wilder should show up when they said that he can't get in the ring. And they're not promising him the fight. They wouldn't put in the contract or nothing like that. Why show up? Why bring your brand and your name to somebody else's promotion just to get a bag from Sky Sports? He got $2 million plus to fight Luis Ortiz. And that was earlier this month. So I think he's pretty cool on money. Ego, do you like Gerald Miller as a fighter? That's my dude. He follows me, tags me, and all types of stuff. He even follows me on my personal Snapchat. That's my dude. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Eddie Hearn's plan. If he gets to fight with AJ, then that's what it is. But that's not going to make AJ look great just because he knows that people want to see him fight Wilder. This whole freeze out talk and all that, not necessarily a good look. Like, why should he show you? They said they're going to freeze you out. Why? Why show up? They said if keep talking, you're going to get froze out. Ego super chatted himself. Yep. Takes money to make money. You got to invest in yourself. Yeah, in case you guys still see that super chat, I put up a bunch of money. Well, not a bunch, but put up 3 super chats to encourage someone for the hot seat, and he disappeared. He probably disappeared and just is still hiding in here and hit the dislike button. But we're not moved by that. We're not fazed by that. James said, but who's going to keep Wilder out the ring? Like, who's going to really stop a 6'7", 225? No one's going to stop. That's not a good talking point. It don't matter how big. I'm almost Wilder's. I weigh more than Wilder, but I'm almost his height. Well, not. I'm a couple inches shorter than him, or whatever. But it don't matter how big you are if there's multiple bouncers or some shit that that pull you up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't matter if you're outnumbered. So it is easy to keep someone out. You can't just, I'm big, so I can go wherever. You know what I mean? They'll gang up on you. All the bouncers, all the security, and they got weapons or pepper spray. I mean, Wilder, just because he's big and then lean and knockout, how's he going to stop pepper spray? So that don't make sense. It's just crazy to hear these excuses. And this is why Eddie Hearn threw it out there. But see, listen, this is why Eddie Hearn threw the Dillian Whyte out, to get the fans focused in on something else. But Ego's Army, we're not buying that. We're not buying that. That's a decoy. Like I said, Malcolm X movie. Malcolm X was protesting. They faked like there was an altercation, a fight in the crowd, distracted everybody, and then the assassins, who were probably paid or whatever to kill Malcolm X, they walked up to the podium, bop, 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 and clapped him while everyone was distracted by the screams. Hey, get your hand out my pocket. You know what I mean? And that's what Eddie Hearn's baking off. But what he didn't account for, just like Wilder maybe not showing up, is new media, Ego Army. He didn't account for the fact that people seen this coming a mile away. You know what I mean? Nobody believes that. Like, he wants to spin the narrative. Like, it's crazy. People are saying that Wilder's ducking AJ and ducking Dillian Whyte. Angel Santos, hey Ego, what's up? You donated? I'm confused. You must have came late. I put money up out of my wallet to encourage this guy named Samuel to keep talking the shit he was talking in the hot seat, and then he dipped. So I put up like almost $100 in separate super chats to bait him into his talking point versus mine in the hot seat. That's why I donated to myself. Yeah, so, and then fans were doing, that's this Angel. Shout out to my shooter Angel, repping that New York. Then what made it worse is the fans started donating. They started putting $5 up, $2 up, whatever. And they said, where you at, Samuel? And he still didn't show up. So you could have got all my money, give me an L, and all the fans' money that super chatted. But he chose not to. And he's been MIA since. He went AWOL or some shit. I'm telling you, that's why y'all had to hit him. Everybody talk that gangster talk, and then you put that money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Wilder's ducking Dillian Whyte. He's so scared. You gonna put some money on that statement and see if people believe what you hooting and hollering. Listen, I got so many ways, man, we could fix boxing. But we got to stand as one and stand for something. Tell Eddie Hearn on his personal profile, if he has any questions, to make a poll. If Joshua gets past Joseph Parker, what would you rather see next? Joshua Wilder or Wilder versus Dillian Whyte? And watch what that poll is. Let's not play. Let's not play around. Let's jump straight to it. If you want to really know what boxing fans think, and I will make a video on my platform saying, hey, everybody, pick who you want, go to Eddie Hearn's page and vote. And let's use those poll results to anoint what needs to happen next. You think he'll do that? Someone said it'd be 96%. Just like when Wilder said, all right, whatever. They saying I'm ducking. Yo, we got almost 300 people in here, and we don't even have 200 likes. We got to fix that, or we got to cut the stream short, because I got some editing to do anyway. And I got to fold my laundry. If y'all chilling, vibing with us, smash the like button. We got to get that up. We can't have that many people in here, and then the likes are nowhere near that. Like, we shouldn't be trailing by 100 likes. Look at Raz Khan says, fuck you. Fuck me, why? Why? Hold on, shooter, stand down. Raz Khan, fuck me, why? You wanker. Okay, I'm a wanker, but why? Why am I all this? Y'all tell me what it is. Okay, I get it. You said fuck you, I'm a wanker, right? My boom drop. Okay, why? Jamie, we got to get to the money. We can't just wait for the hate. Jamie Jefferson, ego. Hearn is hoping Wilder takes on Whyte and loses. Exactly. Then he'll get control over unification, trying to give this man an easier path to the belt. Okay, Raz Khan, you have to answer my question within your next response. Otherwise, you will be blocked. He says, where are you from? It don't matter where I'm from. You said I fuck you, and you call me a wanker. So I just want to know why. What do you disagree with? Your next response will determine your fate. Raz Khan. We're going to do you like Canelo Khan. Keep playing. Keep playing, though. You're going to get your tea and crumpets over here. Believe that. The hate just be crazy. Man, where is this ragamuffin? I'm trying to give him his tea and crumpets. He need that Raz B or whatever from B2K. Gotta be your everything. Not my way to darkness changes. But I feel like I already know you. But you got Raz B. Where you at, you ragamuffin? It's not my way to talk to stranger, but I feel like I already know you. But you got to believe. Get this ragamuffin. Hey, where's Raz the ragamuffin? Hold on. Ain't this a bitch? He says, because you're talking shit. Disagree with the shit you're coming out with. I ain't hating. Do what you got to do. I'm talking shit, but the first time I seen you comment, you said, fuck you. Get this man out of the kingdom. Hey, Raz B, you got to go. And Chris Stokes was all up in that. Hey, type in Raz B, Chris Stokes, and y'all know exactly what I mean. And you got to believe me. That B2K. Not my way to talk to stranger, but I feel like I already know you. Raz B had to go. Shout out to the shooter, Angel Santos, $10 super chat. Get this high seat work. Listen, new media will continue to grow. All you haters are man fans that never come with actual factual evidence or context. All you haters that talk about ego on other channels are, bro, why talk about me on someone else's channel? They're trying to run whatever they're trying to do. Look, more ego on that drink. Whatever. I'm drinking a fucking fruit punch from Chick-fil-A. I don't have to be drunk to enjoy my job. Angel said it best. They don't want to smoke. They're content saying it and just running off. Crazy. Does anyone outside the UK actually want to see Wilder versus Whyte instead of a unification? Troy fucking ego. If you guys want this man blocked for saying something that was very sus, put your L's up. It says Troy fucking ego randomly, right? If that deserves an L and you want this man out of the chat, put your L's up. And just so you know, his name is Funkmaster. Your name sounds sus anyway. Bye-bye, Funkmaster. Funkmaster Flex. Funkmaster Flex. Damn, they putting hella L's on your shit. They putting that money on your book. Oh my gosh. These L's is coming in. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, if I know some people don't want me in the game or whatever, but we here now. Ego Army, Pensacola talk tonight. We talk tonight. Didn't I just say that? That's what it takes sometimes. You take something from me, I'm coming to get it back. Now, if you beat me, I say, okay, we had a good night. I'm still coming to get it back. But if you take it this honestly, I'm coming to get it back. I'm on my Roy Jones. This is Ego Jones Jr. Didn't I just say that? I know some of y'all don't want me in the game. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Listen, at least if you want to diss me with something. Troy fucking Ego said I got raped in jail. Picture that. Revenge is a payback, bitch. Get your, like, that don't hurt me because it's some stupid third grade shit. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Figueroa said, Ego, he said, why didn't you want to have to do that? I didn't want to have to go back to the old RJ because I would have killed that boy by mistake. Hey, that's how you know Roy Jones was real. He said he almost killed that boy by mistake on accident. He said, I didn't want to have to go back to the old RJ. Didn't want to have to do that because I would have killed that boy by mistake. We 6 likes away from that 200. Smash the like button. Stop fronting. Yeah. Listen, people. I would have killed that boy by mistake. Didn't I just say that? Someone said Pensacola. Niggas think Ego gave y'all a trip. Man, I've been doing this too long. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, leave me with your chick if it's all that. If I'm the ugliest person in boxing and all that, like, that's great. Because I be at the fights. And if you think I'm the ugliest person there, there's some cool looking females that cover this beautiful sport. So leave me with your chick. That's all I'm saying. My dude, Darren, Hearn. Listen, please, Eagles Army, don't make this a UK versus USA thing, because my heart's in both places. I used to live in England. You know what I mean? I love the UK. I really do. You know what I mean? And see, listen, I'm like the Blade of this whole boxing game, because I was like really went to school in England for years. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously I came back to America. I was born in America. My dad was in the military, so he was stationed in New Mexico when I was born. Then we moved to England. I took some school out there. Then I came here. You know what I'm saying? So I got love for both places. I learned a lot in England. So don't make it a UK versus USA thing, because there's a lot of grave shit. This has something to do with Eddie Hearn. But I'm like Blade. You remember how they're like Daywalker? All of their strengths, none of their weaknesses. I got both, baby. I got that UK shit. I got a feel for that UK life, but I'm also the Daywalker. You know, Young Credentials, aka the Stream King. You can call me Daywalker. Whistler. Frost. Where Frost at, man? I'm Blade with the serum. I got all their strengths, none of their weaknesses. Like Blade. Bro, I don't care about what if Wilder. Listen. Y'all ready? If AJ beats Joseph Parker conclusively, like knockout, or he wins a comfortable decision where he really won or whatever, and he goes on to fight Gerald Miller, and as a result, Wilder could fight anyone he wants. Period. Because the guy he wants to fight, Philly in the house, what's up, Ego? We love you in Philly. Philly, I can't wait to come to Philly, because that's what I fuck with, real people. And I know people from Philly, and I know it's real. Shout out to my dude, Tevin Farmer. Like, Philly is the place, you know what I'm saying? Well, I've never been there, but the people, you know what I mean? Just cool people, you know what I mean? The Danny Garcias and all that, they be chill. You know what I mean? I was in where were we at? we were at the Westin, and Danny Garcia, he was just with his people and my dude Rick, and they were right there. They're just chopping up, chilling, just cool people, man. Shout out to Philly. Listen, if AJ fights Gerald Miller, if he gets past Parker comfortably, and then if he fights against Gerald Miller, Wilder has a free carte blanche to fight whoever the fuck he wants to fight. If he wants to fight Zoolander, then I'm gonna support that fight. He can fight Zoolander. I'm not gonna be mad at Wilder for fighting Zoolander. I'm like, good ass fight, good fight. You know how they be doing on Family Feud when the family member, good answer, good answer. I'm gonna be like, Zoolander it is. Wilder Zoolander, good ass fight. Because we all know who he's trying to fight. And if Eddie Hearn and Joshua get past their opponent and don't make it happen, then Wilder Zoolander it is. And I'm gonna be like, good fight, Wilder. You did it. Because one, he just fought the fucking boogeyman. So after a tough fight like that, you deserve to take a break if you want. If you want. But see, the thing is, I know he doesn't want that. I know he wants to fight Joshua. I talked to him. Man, don't have me pull it up. Don't have me pull it. Don't do that. Don't have me do that. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him personally. He told me that. He was like, run, Joshua. I'm coming, Joshua. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? So if he can't secure that fight, then he can fight whoever the fuck he wants. Because you know who he's fighting. And you know if he does fight them, you know why. Hold on, yo. Man, we doing it, man. Trying to bring that boxing shit back. The real shit. Smash the like button, people. Y'all don't want this work. Look. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. Look. Let me make sure that I want y'all to hear. Smash the like button. I'm gonna hit play. We need to be at closer to 250 likes. Fuck the bullshit. Smash the like button so I can hit play.
For sure. Still champ. Got it done, baby. Joshua, I'm coming. I promise. You can run too. For so long, for so far. What you say, Stella?
What'd he say? Y'all hear that? New media. Y'all hear that? Let me run it back.
Got it done, baby. Joshua, I'm coming. I promise. You can run too. For so long, for so far. What you say, Stella?
What'd he say? That was last year. New media. Bro, I enjoyed your hip-hop / boxing Jada Kidd stream. That was a classic diss. So I had to revisit that. He said, I kick his ball over the fence. You about to really make me hurt you, Kiss. He said he Hershey saw sweeter than a Hershey kiss.
Hello.
What the fuck my phone doing? It said Hershey Kiss. Like, what the fuck? Fucking Siri tripping. It picked up on the Hershey Kiss shit. Like, damn. Hey Siri, when will Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder?
Here's what I found on the web for when will Anthony Joshua fight Diane Wilder.
That motherfucker said Diane. Oh, wow. I typed that into Siri. Hey, Siri real. Siri told me what it's going to be. Siri told me what it's going to be. Hey, could. Siri told me, could. Do y'all want to see the results? Man, we got to get to that 250. Look what Siri says. It's reversing it. I just want to hold it so y'all can see. Smash the like button. We working, people. Boxing is going to get Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, if it has to. Anthony Joshua and his team can no longer avoid Deontay Wilder, published by the Forbes.com. They're making titles of articles that say Anthony Joshua. This was just a random test. This is the second one. Anthony Joshua can no longer avoid Deontay Wilder. Wow. But no, I don't see one thing that's bringing up Dillian Whyte. Deontay Wilder exclusive. I will burst Anthony Joshua's hype bubble from the Telegraph. Deontay Wilder is ready for Anthony Joshua after knocking out Luis Ortiz. Anthony Joshua reveals he will fight Deontay Wilder in Las Vegas. I ain't heard about that. They don't say nothing about. Anthony Joshua wants to, according to thesun.co.uk, Anthony Joshua wants to fight Deontay Wilder after brushing aside Joseph Parker. Look. So he said that January 13th, 2018. So like I said, March 31st, we're going to see what it is. Wendy Hall, Ego, you really think AJ avoiding Wilder? I never said that. All I said is we're going to find out March 31st. And from what's been put out there, they're not building a case that they want to fight Wilder. As of right now, they're not building a strong case that they really want to fight this dude. But we're going to see, because I'm not the type to jump to conclusions. And then March 31st, which is this weekend, we're going to find out. Right now, everything, I will say that everything leading up to that moment does not seem like they want to fight him. I will say that. Doesn't seem like they want to fight him. I don't know if it's Joshua or if it's more Eddie Hearn or if it's Barry Hearn. I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't know who you beat. I don't know who you lost. I don't know if it's Barry Manilow, Barry Whyte. Oh, you just telling me this. I told you that's how Al Heyman sound. Al Heyman got that deep voice. Girl, there's something wrong with me. Every time I'm alone with you, you keep talking about you loving, baby. Smash the like button. So yeah, it doesn't look like Eddie Hearn, Joshua, whoever you want to point the finger at, wants to fight him. Once again, answer this. Just somebody answer this. All the people that disagree, I tried putting money up to lure you guys out. Eagles Army put money up to lure you guys out. Answer this. What is the point of even mentioning Dillian Whyte before the WBC has said anything that they've mandated that Wilder must fight Whyte? Why even bring him up? If you know the fans have been hitting you up about Wilder Joshua, then why are you even mentioning Dillian Whyte? Just answer that. Why? What's the point? Now, if the WBC came out, I haven't seen one published thing. I follow Mauricio Suleiman. I was in the WBC office. I was in the WBC office just 2 weeks ago in LA. Shout out to Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people. So I was there. I didn't see one thing from the WBC that stipulated, like, yo, you got to fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight next. So why is Hearn talking about it? Shout out to the Americans holding it down. Look at that. It's like butter, baby. That Wilder and Ego combination. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Alabama, we talk tonight. California, we talk tonight. Look at that. This who's holding it down for y'all, man. Two American brothers just holding it down. Two tall American brothers just holding it down for the USA. Ain't it beautiful? Hey, two kings of Wakanda. Shit, I don't even want to have challenge day with Wilder so he can knock my ass out. But y'all get it, man. Shout out to the Americans. Shout out to the two Americans who's doing it. We got another hot seat. So your name is AJ, and you said Ego being a fanboy, but your whole being in existence is Anthony Joshua because your name is AJ. And my shooter's already got to you, so. Okay, Harris, Ego, why you got glasses on in your house, clown? You want me to laugh at that or what? And I got the tag on my head. Deal with it. My man's name is AJ. That man's name is AJ, but he called me a fanboy. See how mad they get when you show power? When you see two young brothers who went after their vision, after their goal, who are tall, who are successful, who are outspoken, who are American, you see how mad they get? Look, let me show them again. When you see two kings of Wakanda, this is how mad they get. Look. This is what they hate to see. But if I had a gun to Wilder's head and, you know what I mean, or Wilder was pistol whipping me, or we was arguing, or we was beefing and shit, then you would love that. You know what I'm saying? Like when Charlo going in on Tank, y'all love that. When he going in on Broner, y'all love that. When Charlo and Jacobs going in, y'all love that. But when you see two Americans who link up, y'all can't handle it. I know they mad. Oh, they mad. But it's not my fault, people. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. That's why they mad. They say it all the time. Their comments show me that they mad. Oh, you're not real media. Then why the fans listening? Why Ego Army listening? Why we got more views than you? You're real media. If you're real media and I'm not, why am I at more fights than you? See, and this is the thing. I don't just cover fights I'm a West Coast dude. West Side. I'm a West Coast dude. I've been to fights in Cincinnati. Shout out to Broner's hometown. We were at Crawford's fight, many of fights in Omaha. Shout out to 402. Vegas, that's like my backyard, right? Just at the WBC office in LA. We've been to the Barclays. We've been to Madison Square Garden to cover fight. This is me. I'm not sending people. I'm the people. I'm sending myself, right? But they say we ain't media. So, like I said, you're not a real reporter, whatever. Because there's been people who've been doing it, covering fight when Trinidad was fighting. I was nowhere even near thinking about YouTube or thinking about covering boxing. I just watched it as a fan. And there are people who've been covering fights since Trinidad and before, and they don't get respect. People be taking pictures with me. Ego Army be taking pictures with me. Fans be taking pictures of me. Fans be asking, hey, when the hat's coming out? Hey, the hat's coming soon. Hold on. I gotta have y'all right, though. We got the hat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have the little Fresh Prince style with the hat. Okay. You got the Ego joints. You got the boxing ego on back. So when you frying someone in the hot seat, you could look wavy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's covering his eyes and shit. I got the clenbuterol hats coming soon too. This is why they mad. We got clenbuterol hats. I don't fuck with y'all. Someone's like, hey, I'll buy one. I'll buy a. I chose to be the bad guy. I chose to be the bad guy. We got the hats coming. Hey, this is why they mad. And we talk boxing. See, like, you know, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the sauce. It don't matter how many fights you've been credentialed for. It don't matter how many articles you wrote for a website. None of that shit matters if at the end of the day, fans don't fuck with you. Nobody believes in you. Nobody thinks your opinion is worth a damn. You're always wrong. Remember all them people? Oh, PBC going down the drain. PBC and Showtime ain't shit. It's all about that HBO. We repping for that HBO. HBO got like 2 fights, and one of them might get canceled. It might get canceled over some clenbuterol. You know what I'm saying? And the same people that was begging and pleading, trying to get people to believe in that Showtime wasn't where it was at. Showtime wasn't trending to do better than HBO. HBO was just going through a budget cut. What happened? How long you go through a budget cut? How many years that going to take? Pensacola, we talk tonight. So none of that extra shit matters. You know what I'm saying? Oh, PBC can't pay their fighters anymore. They can't pay them. Al Heyman went broke after his first 5 fights on PBC. ESPN didn't renew the PBC contract, and Golden Boy Top Rank got one. But guess what? Showtime still murking shit. We don't even know who Keith Thurman's fighting. That's like a wild card. But there's still great fight. Adonis Stevenson versus Badu Jack. What? We got Edislandi Lada and Jared Swift Hearn. What? They got some fight. Broner versus Vargas, which is a replacement fight. And you could argue that fight's better than the original. You could argue. Omar Figueroa. Either way, it's competitive. You got Jamal Charlo creating smoke with Tank and Broner, but yet he's still on the same card. He's fighting for Eliminator against Hugo Centeno Jr. Shout out to my dude. You got Caleb Truex. I got my dude, Aaron Coley, who's out there sparring with him, helping him get ready. So Caleb Truex ain't trying to lose. He in like Minneapolis or whatever. So, like I said, you tell me who won. New media see them, they run. Some of these motherfuckers who was like saying the opposite of what I say, they don't even make videos anymore. Or they don't do it frequently. I never see them. Like, yeah, I used to see certain people's names that y'all would tell me about on the homepage. I don't even see them anymore. Where are they at? VH1. But they say new media ain't where it's at. New media is fake media. Ego just get mad and block everybody. Listen, other motherfuckers is begging for people to come. Please come watch my content. We block people that ain't talking about nothing, that we don't want part of our community, and they be coming back 19 times, like Slave It, your man Slave It. They just keep coming back. So we have an exclusive, you know what I mean? We like Costco, Sam's Club. You got to have a membership for this. And your membership is just knowing shit about boxing, being willing to learn, being willing to explain your side. If nobody feels where you're coming from, nobody agrees with you, people want to challenge you. You know what I'm saying? So we turn people away at the door. They're begging. A lot of them people begging, stop watching this channel. Stop watching different channels. They suck. Right? We be blocking people and still hit our numbers. It's a wrap. All that dumb shit y'all like, it's a wrap for all that. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Eagle Army Gang, we talk tonight. Stop playing with me, man. Had to hit him with the quick bar. Man, y'all got me in my bag. Ego, why are you so far away from the camera? Do I look far away to anybody? That might be your device. I don't know. Do I look far away from the camera to y'all? Do I look far away for y'all? Okay, you put yes. You're the one that said it. Someone said he watching an old Nokia. Yeah, y'all want that IMAX 3D and shit. Remember when the T-Rex in Jurassic Park? She was like, "Where's the goat?" And the T-Rex looked in the fucking Jeep. Y'all want that? Like that's crazy. Y'all want me to be all up in this shit? Fucking IMAX. I don't know. Am I planning to fight the Bronze Bomber? Hell nah. That's my man's in him. Why am I about to fight him? Hey, you have to put your phone in landscape. Yeah, yo, what up, Fight World? Y'all want me extra close? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm far. Y'all want bird's eye views and all types of shit. Y'all funny as fuck in this comment section. Man, we're gonna see this weekend. We're gonna see what AJ's looking like. I want him to win, but if Joseph Parker wins, then it is what it is. I like Parker. But that whole Wilder's ducking. Listen, Dillian Whyte's a good fighter. But to say that man Wilder just fought Luis Ortiz to duck Dillian Whyte is foolish. And to say that he's willing to fight AJ, who knocked out Dillian Whyte, who's taller and bigger than Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte's probably like 6'3.5", 6'4", and AJ is 6'6", lean, explosive, all knockouts. You get what I'm saying? Explain the logic. Why would Wilder press Joshua, who knocked out Dillian Whyte, and is bigger and is more in prime? Because since the Dillian Whyte knockout, he's gotten better, and he what's it called? He beat Klitschko and learned and shit in fights like that. Since then, his confidence has risen, especially if he beats Joseph Parker. So why would you duck him for that? That's like, isn't AJ a harder fight? You know what I'm saying? Just based on the styles and what they both do well. You know what I'm saying? That's like, would you duck the clap to get like herpes or AIDS? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I dodged that clap. I don't got that clap. I don't got that chlamydia, but I got AIDS now. That's worse. What the fuck are y'all talking about? You're going to duck chlamydia, something you can clear up and cure, to get herpes, to get AIDS, something that you can't clear up. You stuck with that shit. Don't even make sense. Damn, I dodged a bullet with that one. I ain't got this clap, but I got AIDS. Like, it doesn't even make fucking sense. Joshua proved what was what as pros before he was a champion. Shout out to my girl D. Hey, baby. Hey, come to Death Row. We're going to start printing our own money, D. D. Man, we got to get some more females that represent the sport the real way. I like that. I like seeing that. Hey, D, baby. Hey, D, baby. Come to Death Row. We're going to start printing our own money. Hey, Ego Army. Hey, you know what? I have this, like, I have OCD. Like, I have to make sure all the bills face the right way. Like, I don't know. I've always been like this, though. I got to make sure, like, all the bills got to go the same way. You know what I'm saying? They all have to be. I've always been like that. I don't know why. My whole life can be ruined and, like, in ruins and going wrong. But my bills, the bills I do have is all going the right way. I, like, get fired from my job, break up with a girl, all types of shit going wrong. But the bills, they in order. They orderly. It's funny how people have little pet peeves like that. The fucking house is dirty as shit, but my bills is all looking the same direction. But anyway, D, baby. Hey, come to Death Row. We gonna start printing our own money, D. D. Come with the winning side, the real side. D, we gonna start printing our own money, baby. Hey, Faith. Faith is my homegirl. We're gonna start printing our own money. DT said, what up? Hey, D, baby. We're gonna take you to get your nails done. Maybe even your feet, if you cool people. Come to Death Row. We're gonna start printing our own money. See, I know they want to say fuck shit, damn like me. They want to be Death Row East like me. Someone said no blue boys. Cause I don't have to really stunt. I'm just fucking around. Hey, come to Death Row. Hey, it's always a critic. Hey, no blue boys. You ain't got no hundreds in there. See, that's because you really like shit like that. Y'all like ignorant shit like that. So if I had a bunch of hundred, fucking rent due, car about to get repossessed, you know what I'm saying? I got rims in the car. Y'all like stupid shit like that. Like, hey, you got some blue boys. Really? Act right, $2 super chat. There's my blue boys right there. It's a blue super chat. Always showing respect to the real ones. Most definitely. We here to have fun, man. But we got to stun on the haters too. Hey, D, tell them. They don't want to tell them if they knew better, they would do better. On this side. So, no, blue boys, where your money at? Where's your channel at? Huh? Hey, I told you King Corleone, he not right in the head. He said he gonna hit his ass with a blue wrench. Hey, Ego Army, we're gonna start printing our own money next year. San Diego got love for Ego, and I got love for San Diego. Shout out to San Diego SD, right? Shout out to the Gas Lamp District. If y'all ever go to SD, the San Diego Zoo is lit. I seen a lion, and I was on the other side of the park. The shit roared. You know when you piss and that 3 little drops of pee come out? That happened. That lion roar was real. It wasn't no like Jumanji lion. They had like real lions and shit. Like the big boy lion. That shit scared me. Oh shit, they got lions and shit. That San Diego Zoo is dope. Gas Lamp District is dope. Just California in general is dope. Just somewhere you should visit. If you ain't never been here, come here. Hey. $1 or $100 bills, American money is king. True that. Y'all gotta come out to Cali, man. Ego pissed on his fingers. What the fuck? Whatever. I don't know what that even means, to be honest. What's the best food? It depends where you at, but you gotta try the Mexican food in LA. Bay Area got everything. Like you go by Chinatown, you get some dope Asian food. You know, you can get like American shit, Cheesecake Factory and shit like that. Mexican spot. You go to the pier, get some seafood. Hey, the super chats is rolling in. $5 from Big Time. He said hashtag new media. Hey, Oakland Taco Trucks, they got one by Lake Merritt. They be open real late. That shit is good. Troy King know about it. Bay Area Mac Dre, Be Legit, E40. Definitely. We vibing. We got Money Pal the 4th in the game. Or Money Pal the 3rd, excuse me. Money B, Ego know his shit. We got the UK soldiers. He says 4 a.m. in the UK, but he's tuning in. He treating this like it's a fight night. I know when certain fights come on late, y'all got to stay up late. That's real dedication, people. Ego got that stripper money. Wow. I'm about to make it. Hey, I'm about to make it rain on these. Y'all crazy. Hey, Money Powell, shout out to you, new media. Hey, you gotta use your voice. Money Powell got the voice for like you could do a documentary or something. He got the voice for that. Shout out to the UK out who's in the building. Break bread, ego. Y'all crazy. See, y'all like when I act foolish. Y'all like the foolishness, but we have fun. We have fun here, but we still get busy. You know what I mean? And that Joshua Wilder needs to happen. So if Wilder doesn't show up, to wrap that subject up, in my opinion, it's because he's not trying to fall for the con. And I'm not talking about a mirror. I'm talking about the con of you going and they have no intentions of making the fight with you next. They want to use this opportunity to push for a fight that you don't need to overly hype. You know what I mean? Like Deontay Wilder, if Joshua's going to pursue Gerald Miller, right? Shout out to Aaron. Said, Ego, how's it going? Everything is well. Everything is good. Listen, just look at it like this. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We almost to 300 people. We've had a sustained amount of people in the chat. Don't throw money in the toilet. I would never do that. I would give the money to somebody if I had it like that. I would never burn money. I'm not doing all that, no matter how much money gets made. Hey, Jesus is crazy. He said bars. He ain't trying to fall for the con, and I ain't talking to mirror. I told you, I'll be with the metaphors from when I was doing music. But yeah, that's why. I mean, if he doesn't go, then that's why. Because what is the point of flying 15, 16 hours to the UK? You really want to unify in one face. Wilder, see, people get mad at Wilder, but Wilder's been very consistent. He keeps saying the same thing. Joshua, I want you. I want to fight you. I respect you. I want to fight you, though. One face, one name, one champion. You know what I mean? He keeps saying the same thing over and over. And people acting like he's the one that's going back on his word. He's not doing that. He's been consistent, at least with that subject. You get what I'm saying? You get me? So why would he go to the, like, if he goes because he wants to go, or maybe because he wants the Sky Sports money. I don't know. I don't know if he's going or not. But I'm saying I can understand him not going too. And the reason being, because if he doesn't go, that kind of messes up Eddie Hearn's plans. Because just listen to this. Ego, Mr. Wakanda, my real G, great boxing stuff you do. I'm glad y'all enjoy, people. Listen, just hear me out. If you know that, okay, Wilder knows what's going on behind the scenes. So he knows if his team has been in direct contact with Joshua's team to make a fight next. And if he hasn't been in direct contact with him or his team, then you know that. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, you keep seeing Eddie Hearn in interviews talking about Dillian Whyte getting a shot. Oh, I want Dillian Whyte to get a Wilder title shot. So he knows that what's going on behind the scenes. Plus, he knows what Eddie Hearn's saying, and it's mostly Wilder Whyte. So why go when you know they're going to go and try to use your name and piggyback off of that? It's funny because Eddie Hearn keeps saying that Wilder is using Joshua's name to build publicity for himself, but same could be said with Dillian Whyte. You keep attaching Dillian Whyte's name to Wilder, and nobody's tripping off of that fight. If it happens, it happens. But I don't know anybody that is really not from Brixton, London, or in a direct camp with, or direct in concert with Dillian Whyte, where they have some internal bias, where they would rather see Wilder versus Dillian Whyte over Wilder versus Joshua if he beats Parker. You know what I'm saying? Who's saying that? Yeah, I seen the Radio Raheem interview. I seen parts of it at least. And Joshua did say, he didn't say he's only fighting 2 times a year, but he says, oh, I get it. He was talking about how he stays in shape different. He drinks Coronas or something, and he ballooned up in weight. And he's like, yeah, so me, I fight about 2 times a year. He said something like that. So if you fight 2 times a year, and then the second fight this year is Gerald Miller, then that goes against what Joshua's promoter said last year. After the Carlos Takam fight, go watch it. Eddie Hearn says, oh, it will happen next year. Man, I'm telling you, I'm picking Parker to lose, but I'm telling you, I've seen this same story in boxing where all this shit happens and then someone you don't expect comes and fucks that plan up. Joseph Parker, just because of what has happened with boxing, Joseph Parker, I think just from a fight breakdown, I think Joshua will get him. I do. I think he's the fighter that will win. But I'm just saying, based on what history has showed me, when you keep playing with these big fights and trying to stall it out, something happened. Look at Mayweather Pacquiao. They didn't fight 5 years ago. Pacquiao, I do not believe in needles. I don't like needles in my arm, but I have the tattoos. I have tattoos, but no drug test because needles. I don't like them. Right? All this shit. Fight breaks up. Mayweather calls Pacquiao. Hello. And be like, hey Pacquiao, he's gonna fight me? And then Mayweather, yeah, I'll fight you. I'll give you $40 million flat rate. You don't deserve no back end. I'm Money May. You some easy ass work anyway, right? Pacquiao, bullshit. I don't believe I should not get a percent of the pay-per-view proceeds. So he hands the phone off to somebody. Fight falls apart again for another couple years. Pacquiao goes on with his career. Floyd goes on with his career. Pacquiao ends up fighting his age-old nemesis, Juan Manuel Marquez, hurts him. They both knock each other down. And what happens in that 6th round? Marquez, Ike was Pacquiao. That's Pacquiao. Let me show y'all again. Marquez did the Jamie Foxx club punch. Oh, he's looking. Hold on. Bitch, you don't know you fucking with him, Pac. I do believe I am dead. He's not getting up, Jim. Hey, Jim. That's Pacquiao, right? Slept him. Shout out to Marquez, one of my favorite counterpunchers. Right? That happened before Mayweather and Pacquiao fought. Playing around with the fight. And I don't care who was at fault. But that's what I've seen happen. You keep fucking around with these big fights, something happens. Most of these guys, the reality of it is this. Most of these guys are not as good as Floyd, right? So they're not going to go long periods of time and not lose or not controversially win where we all know they lost. Like Canelo. Canelo lost to Floyd. In my opinion, Canelo lost to Erislandy Lara. In a lot of people's opinion, he lost to Golovkin, right? Most people, no matter how good they are, they can't go too long without losing. So you keep stalling, and then it's inevitable almost that something that you didn't account for while you're stalling happens. Pacquiao gets knocked smooth to I do believe. That's what happened to Pacquiao. He was on the canvas so long. I'm like, what the? Like, is he good? I was like really worried. He went from to Marquez. I do believe I see the Lord, and I am dead because of the Marquez right hand. Like, someone said a power nap. Y'all cold-blooded. Mikey Garcia versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. Mexico versus Cuba. Huh? They've been linked for a while. Then the exclamation point was 50 Cent. Hey, I got this fighter named Gamboa, nigga. Right? 50 Cent. Gamboa got in the ring after Mikey Garcia beat somebody, Juan Carlos Burgos or somebody. And they were all in the ring. And Gamboa was like, I want to fight you. They didn't make the fight. And guess what? Terrence Crawford was like, yep. And then he ended up stopping Gamboa. Gamboa has never been the same since. He got knocked down 4 times, and he kind of disappeared, was inactive. He's never been the same since. So that's another fight, right? Brandon Rios versus Juan Manuel Marquez. They were talking about Gamboa and Broner back in the day. None of these fights happened. They would have been great fights for those times. I heard Tim Bradley versus like Kell Brook and Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. None of this shit has happened. None of this shit. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all keep playing around and stalling fights out and trying to play you know what I mean, trying to cheat death on some Final Destination shit. You know what I mean? You trying to orchestrate this fight how you think in your head is gonna, and then life happens. Joseph Parker, somebody who's not even supposed to beat AJ, gives them a hellish fight and beats him. Boxing, if it's proved nothing else to me, is proved that you got to strike while the iron's hot. Period. Where's hey, how many of y'all like Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe? What was your favorite moment in that fight? Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis. What was your favorite moment when they fought? As pros. Anybody? Damn, my man Money Powell the third said never happened. Wolf Trey said it never happened. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Lennox Lewis, they were just yelling at each other, and then the fight itself never happened. Even Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, they prolonged it, and it happened kind of like Mayweather Pacquiao, where they weighed in and people said, oh, Mike Tyson had regressed even more. I'm not trying to see that. I'm not trying to see that. Wilder and Joshua is hot right now. If Joshua gets past Joseph Parker fair and square, Wilder just got past his tough test, his signature name in Luis Ortiz. Let's get it cracking. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see these interim build-up fights. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, anybody been on a road trip? Anyone ever went on a road trip 5.5 hours or longer? Like you just driving? Anybody ever went on a long road trip? You know we interactive over here. Anybody been on a road trip 5.5 hours of driving or longer? Justin Davis has. Joe has. Okay, cool. Like I remember I went to Oregon with my family. That's a 12-hour drive from California, 12, 13 hour. You know what? My dad, he don't want to stop for 1,000 bathroom breaks. That's why he say before we leave, you got to use the bathroom. He wanted to make the minimal amount of stops, even though it's a half a day worth of driving, right? 12, 13 hours, half a day worth of driving. He don't want to keep stopping. He don't want to have to get a hotel and spend extra money when we're going to stay with family in Oregon. You know what I'm saying? He only wants to get gas one time and then keep driving. You don't want to take all these additional pit stops and say, everybody use the bathroom because there ain't no more bathrooms for the next 1,000 miles. Anybody got to use the bathroom? And then everyone used the bathroom. And then the person, I didn't have to use the bathroom then, but I got to use it now. So you got to make another stop. That's what they're doing with these fights. It does not work. You can stop for gas and stop for food, but you want to minimize that. Money Powell says 11-hour drive. Ooh, 11. I ain't done one of them long drives in a minute. 11-hour drive from where I live to Houston. Minimize amount of stops, get from point A to B. Boom. And that's what they have to do with these fights, because I'm telling you, all these pit stops, you're going to keep prolonging it. Now it's late at night and you're trying to drive with night vision, half tired and shit. Oh, shit. Was that a bat that came out? Why do when people with pantomiming, like on comedy specials, they always have people driving hella crazy? Like drive, it's just you right here with it. You know what I'm saying? But in movies and comedy skits, when they're like pantomiming, they be moving the wheel like they driving a fucking semi truck or something. Like, what is that? I drive like this, you know what I'm saying? Like this. I don't be shaking the wheel and shit. You rock my world, you know you did. You come my. They be making that driving look like you have to constantly just be moving. Like, what the fuck are you driving, a boat with turbulence? Like, who got to steer like this? Like, oh shit. But y'all get the point. It's a pantomime. Y'all get the point. That's all that matters. Sending love from Scotland. Hey, I'm Braveheart. Tell them that Scotland is free. Shout out to Scotland. I see you, baby. Much love from California. Shout out to Scotland. I have no idea what time it is out there, but I see you. Young Braveheart. Tell them that Scotland is free. Braveheart's my movie. Mel Gibson was getting busy. You know what? Let's do a midstream roll call. I just want to see where y'all at, where y'all from. Midstream, because we're gonna have to do that on some of the long streams, because I just want to see the new people that check in. Where y'all at? City, state, zip. Rep, where you from? Toledo and Oakland, Philly, Springfield, Mass. Hit the like button, absolutely. Chicago, UK, Brooklyn, Riverside, LA, UK. Oh my gosh, Nigeria. Cali, 310-415, Detroit, Knoxville, Tennessee, Milwaukee, Baltimore, Queens, from South Florida, Philly, Pennsylvania, UK, Brooklyn, Florida. Oh my gosh, you guys are going. Quebec, Escandone, New York, Orlando, Florida, New York, Sheffield, UK, Baltimore, KC, Vermont, Midwest, Bronx, Georgia, Virgin Islands, Harlem up in this, Blackville, Tennessee, Philly, DC, Minneapolis, Greenland, H-Town Rockets, Texas, Death Row East, believe in that, Oakland, Arkansas, I see you, DC, Helltown, Coca, Florida, Belize, believe that, Belize, the Arsenal, London, Memphis by way of North Baton Rouge, Frisco, VA, man, we're everywhere, Lawrenceville, Chicago, Afghanistan, 415-334, Fort Mitchell, Alabama, North Carolina, Oakland, Detroit, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Detroit, Funky Town, Lawrenceville, we're neighbors, Detroit, San Jose, Native, Cheyenne, Indian in this piece. Shout out to my Indians, man. All right, we just had to do that mid. East Oakland, yee. Jacksonville, Brook Nom, 718, Ill Dog, The Pound, Peterborough, UK, The Place, EU. Keep doing your thing, guy. What's up with another vampire? I don't know, because I got to edit some stuff for y'all. New Jersey, San Antonio, Texas, new media, no media. Let's get it. Ohio, not BX, but Mad Love. AZ, Brockton, Mass, Manila, Miami, Hampton, Virginia, Dallas, Texas. Wow, we lit. All right, that was a midstream roll call. It's 4:40 a.m. in the UK, and they still plugged in. Let's get it, man. Ego, you rocking? No, this is a Cali hat. We worldwide, people. Worldwide. I love it. But y'all got me out of breath and shit. No, well, not even out of breath. My throat is parched. Pause. Shout out to Costco. Shout out to Costco. Oh my God. So thirsty. We working, people. Ego, who you got with Hearn? Lotta. Shout out to U.S. Navy. U.S. Navy in this bitch. Victorian vet. I see you. Shout out to Navy and all the people that serve. Costco big mugs. Y'all are hilarious. Damn, that water bottle is big as hell. Hey, it's dope though, because this is like half a gallon. Oh shit. Anyway, this is like half a gallon. So if I fill it up twice, then I know I drank a gallon. I didn't see the Roxanne movie. Is it good? Oh shit. This water flicked into my eye. Sorry for the technical difficulty. The water just came and got me. I ain't seen Roxanne. See, we be one take, I make mistakes, just keep it. No punches pull, no punches, that's weak shit, fake shit. If I ever take shit, this is all live, people. That water really came and got me. Man, you do this. Someone's like, Ego, staying hydrated with all. You do these long ass live streams. Your vocal cords be on fire. Oh man. That water really clap me. Like my shooters be clapping y'all. X-Men said, fill it with drink. Y'all trying to kill me. I'll be at the fight. Hey, you'll be here to pick up my credentials. Man said, fill that big ass thing with drink. I'll be slurred. I'll be on that Patrick Swayze like, yeah, where my credentials at, man? This Bay Area up in this. Feel me? Like, y'all get me kicked out of fights. Fill it with Hennessy, man. I can't party with some of y'all. I just had a birthday. Hey, I'm gonna say that for some of y'all Tekashi 6ix9ine dudes. I don't need to be drinking that much. I casually sip. You know what I mean? When you get your grown man on, you go on a date. You ain't trying to like, yeah, I gotta impress her. I gotta feel this with Remy. Feel this with Remy Martin. You know, you slow that down after you get to a certain age. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. So fill it with drink. See how long you last. Fill it with clenbuterol. See, now y'all trying to get me really fucked up. Failing drug tests. No water and black seed oil for me. What does that mean? Oh man, Big L and Cass. I don't want to do that. I like them both. Oh my gosh, y'all funny. Happy belated birthday, bro. Thank you. Oh, look. Who that? I just opened my phone and look what I seen. Get familiar. Hold on. This on my timeline.
You want Paul Williams?
Hey, Dale, I see your super chat. I'm going to get to it in a second. Get familiar, people. I open my phone and this is what I see. Get familiar.
Yeah.
Young boy working. Money Pal the Fourth. Follow him on Instagram. Money Pal. Remember the name. It's not hard because all y'all like money. When I was waving this around, y'all liked it. When I was waving this around. So if you like money, go follow Money Pal. You can scrap. His dad is in the chat. And support somebody doing it right. They from Alabama. I think that's where you guys are originally from. That's where they reside. Same place as Wilder. Same mentality as Wilder. They looking for fights, legacy, working on their craft, trying to be the best at what they do. That's where we reside. I think Money said someone's in the military, so you guys traveled like me. If y'all like money, follow Money Pal the Fourth. Come to Death Row East. We're gonna start printing our own money. Speaking of money, we got a super chat from the man Dale McCree. $10 super chat. Big ups. It says, we feel you over here, Ego. 757 U.S. Navy. I salute to all the people who serve. You know what I mean? Every day is Memorial Day on this side. And he's from VA. But I don't know where you're stationed at. I don't know where you're at currently. But keep it up, man. Keep working hard. Salute to all the soldiers. And see, listen, now we got to get patriotic because we just had some big ups from people in the Navy. And the thing that bothers me is when it's 4th of July, when it's Memorial Day, when it's Patriots Day, when it's the New England Patriots playing, anything like that, everybody wants to be patriotic. But when it comes time to help celebrate these American champions, you know what I mean, especially Black American champions, all of a sudden, all that Patriot stuff is out the window. Oh, fuck Wilder. I hope he gets knocked out. Like, why? What did he do? Because you don't like his technique? Okay, what about Floyd? He has great technique. He has the best technique that we've seen. You know what I mean? In boxing, probably ever. Now, I'm not talking about this and domestic violence. I'm talking about his technique. What about Crawford's technique? What about Errol Spence? You know what I mean? Don't be a patriot for 95% of your life, and that 5% when it's time to like an American fighter, you only like Golovkin, you only like Lomachenko, you only like Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get it twisted. People be having like shirts of Mike Tyson or whoever, Sugar Ray and Muhammad Ali, earrings or tattoo. That's cool. But how come you only like black American athletes that are dead or don't box? That's weird. Jessica Williams says some people think those guys aren't entertaining, Ego. So that's stupid then, because they don't even fight alike. Tim Bradley don't fight like Mayweather. Bradley's entertaining because he makes stupid decisions. You know what I mean? I mean, for lack of a better word, he's a good fighter, but Tim Bradley might go toe to toe with you when he should be boxing. You know what I mean? Like Diego Chavez is a great boxer puncher, and his eye was looking crazy. Do y'all remember how Tim Bradley looked versus Diego Chavez? His eye looked like the Goonies, but that's what makes him exciting. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting a Russian puncher like Ruslan Provodnikov, right? He was knocked out on his feet. He was on the ropes like this. He thought he was on the speed bag or something. Like he was out of it. He was out of here. He was out. Literally, that's the definition of out on his feet. His eyes were crossed. You know what I'm saying? He had that Forrest Whitaker shit. And he was like on the speed bag on the ropes, like he was out of here. But he has that crazy willpower. So he survived, started outboxing Ruslan, and he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? So how they all that's that Abel Sanchez shit. The Charlo brothers, how are they born? You know what I'm saying? If anything, they're giving you everything you asked for. They got athleticism, they got power, they're aggressive off out of the ring or whatever you want to call it. So I'm not buying that, because it don't matter if it's Terrence Crawford or if it's whoever. People are saying the same thing. So you guys can support the American champs too, since you guys want to be patriots, right? Look, this is what Bradley be looking like, because he fights off of emotion sometimes. This is him post-fight. These guys give it their all. Show respect. Elephant Man. Hey, Fighter IQ, $5 super chat. Former Air Force, appreciate the love for the military. You know I'm a military brat, so I always respect the people who serve. Shout out for the love for the military, Ego. Also, shout out to Money Pal. You guys Google his fights, get familiar. Also, go USA Boxers. Yeah, man, we working. Everybody's working. You know what time it is, Ego. We have to come out there to the Bay Area. Yeah, you do. Especially, you can get away from all that weather you're used to. Come out to the Bay Area. The weather's cool, food's good, women, different things. But we got to support the American champions too. Period. People don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. Like I said, like Angel Garcia said, oh, you American when you get that welfare check, huh? Oh, you American then. Oh, you American when it's 4th of July. You American when it's 4th of July, but when it comes to time to liking anybody, especially if they're black fighters from America, you don't like them. They no matter how they fight. That's why I know it's a cop-out, because it's no matter how they fight. Wilder don't fight gracefully like Floyd, where you know what I mean? Floyd would do some shit like that. I never see Wilder do stuff like Floyd. You know what I mean? Floyd be on his, you know what I mean? Floyd be on his shit different. Wilder's not out there doing that, but he is getting knockouts, which is what you guys like when Golovkin does. Golovkin don't stretch people like Wilder do. He really doesn't. And listen, a lot of people hate on Wilder Him being unrefined is what makes him Wilder, what makes him a problem, hard to deal with. If he was just like textbook, like right here with it, you know what I'm saying? And he was just like, oh, then he wouldn't be as much of a problem. The unpredictability is what makes him harder, and his frame, his wingspan, and that right hand, that type of power that he got. That's what's making him harder. So everyone that wants Wilder to button up and be, you know what I'm saying, be more up and down with it, he wouldn't be Wilder then. You know what I mean? Like if Wilder fought like Triple G, then he might not be as effective. If he just like up and down, no special effect. His special effects is athleticism, crazy heart and will, insane vibranium power. He obviously has a chin because he felt Luis Ortiz's best shots and never went down. So he has to be in some type of shape. Because you don't go, listen, they said he had the flu before the Ortiz fight. He was only weighing 215 at the fucking weigh-in. And Ortiz was 242 or whatever, plus whatever he rehydrated to. So you got to have some level of a chin to be getting hit with the perfect counter that you don't see coming and you don't go down. You have to be in good shape and you have to have some type of chin, period. Because Luis Ortiz had people in there drunk. They start doing Cuban dances and shit. Oh, hey, puppy, I no tired yet. Luis Ortiz have him doing the Cuban dance. Hey, mira, puppy, I no tired yet. So, obviously, his power or his chin is able to accept that. Because Luis Ortiz finished people. He's a good finisher. Look at Daniel Martz when he fought Ortiz. He got hurt and he was out of there like moments later. Wilder got hurt. And like I said, yeah. Triple G fucks up the lower competition. Yeah, I mean, when he fought elite people, like, listen, shout out to the Charlo brothers. Y'all can get mad. I love what they're doing. Remember in Talladega Nights when the grandpa was like, you're going to let your kids talk to me? And Will Ferrell was like, hell yeah, Chip. I love the way they're talking to you. That's how I feel. I'm on my Will Ferrell, Ricky Bobby shit. When the Charlos, they're entertaining me. You know what I'm saying? Yelling at reporters or calling out Tank. I don't know what the beef is and Broner. I don't know what that's about. But it's entertaining. I will say that. It's not like I mind reporting about it. So Charlo's like, yeah, keep running your mouth. Keep running. Talking to Eric Lubin. And why'd you knock Erickson Lubin out like that? Are you okay? I'm good. I'm good. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm good. How you get hit with a chair and be like, I'm okay. I'm good. Is he okay? that Charlos, the Charlos are petty for that. That was funny. Erickson Lubin's team got mad because they got knocked out or whatever. And they got somebody threw a chair and it hit Charlo and Derek James all in the face and shit. And then Jim Gray was like, are you okay, Jamal? Jamal, are you okay? And he was like, is you okay? I'm good. I'm good. Is he okay? Like, he's still on the ground and shit from the knockout. That's petty. Hey, King Corleone, get your people. I know you're from Texas. That's some Texas shit. That's that down south shit. Is you okay? Is he okay, Jim? Look at him. He like, that's basically like, he the motherfucker on the ground. Right? Don't ask if I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. Hey, I'm surprised someone ain't made that into a song. That's some Southern shit for your ass. Hey, anybody, any beat makers, get that sample. I'm good. Is he okay? Keep running your mouth. Keep running. Hey, that keep running your mouth remix will go ham in the club. And then the bitch that stole his bag or whatever, that's the song that's going to be playing in the club. Like, keep running your mouth. Keep running your. Hey, keep running your mouth. I'm good. Hey, see, I like Southern dudes. Pause. That sounded. I like Southern dudes. I didn't mean it like that, but that I like the culture. You know what I mean? Southern dude culture. I'm good. Keep running your mouth. I don't know. The Bay Area kind of. I don't know. I see different areas. I see how they move, and it reminds me of home and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like the Southern dudes. Like, they got the Southern hospitality, but they also be like killers too. Like Errol Spence. When him and Kell Brook were getting into it, that was funny to me too. Kell Brook was so basically, yeah, you're not gonna take me belt and midway. I'm at midway, and then Arrow's like, okay, line them up, strap up, man down. Like he was on that real Texas shit, man down, don't run, man down, man down. I like that shit. Ego got me laughing my ass off, and maybe I'm petty. I don't know. I like that. That should be funny to me. Jim Gray, I'm good. Is he okay? And Charlo's like, you know what I mean? Erickson Lubin or whatever. He's all discombobulated. Is he okay? Why did he do that? That's petty, but it was funny. I'm a real person. I thought that was funny. Sue me. What's a couple dollars to me? Man, I'm good. Is he okay? Like, why'd you do that on national TV though? But I mean, I like that. I like that energy. It takes a lot from these fights. See, and the thing is, I be around fighters, so I know the energy and I know the level of talk to Troy King. He tell you who he feels he could beat, who he feels, you know what I'm saying, where he feels he measures up. You have to have belief in yourself. So, like I said, if you a patriot on 4th of July, be a patriot when these Americans fight. You see channels and writers and shit. When American fails or gets low numbers or something, they'll be like, the Charlo fight only did 300,000. Look at, like, damn, you happy that more people didn't tune into a good fight? Crazy. Ooh, this water right up my alley right now. Confirm about Zab Judah. What they saying about Zab? I ain't heard nothing. He's a nurse now or something. That's all I heard. A lot of Americans hate on American fighters. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, America's a melting pot. Not everyone that lives in America now is from America. A lot of people came to this great nation, this great country, in search of a better life, opportunities, maybe to get away, something that was going on where they're from, more jobs, more security, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you get people from all walks of life, which is what makes America great. You know what I'm saying? And then Zab knocked out Khabib. I don't get what's going on. Khabib who? From UFC? Nurmagomedov? Zab apparently KO'd Khabib Nurmagomedov in training. Wow. I mean, he's not a boxer. So he's not a boxer, so man, I don't know. It's not out of the question. I ain't heard about that. I have to look into it. Someone said, who the fuck is Zab? How do you not know Zab Judah? What? You really a boxing fan? Who is Super Zab Judah? Huh? Charlo hurts people and knocks them down with the jab. Man, why y'all see, some of y'all are haters, man. I went to Zab Judah's fight in New York and Foxy Brown was in the audience. That's what's up. That's funny. Ain't no like the one I got. No one in ha 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 ha. Tell the freak to find a man of them. Fresh to death in Moschino. Look at half black and Filipino. Got you what? People that feel important. Hey, Jay was kind of coming on that. Shout out. Oh my gosh. Jay was kind of coming. Y'all don't know about that Reasonable Doubt. Foxy was fine as fucking today. Yeah, she was. See, but that's what I'm saying. That's why they're two different sports. MMA and Zab Judah. I wouldn't be surprised if he knock out a non-boxer. You know what I'm saying? Because Khabib ain't really like this premier striker where he's just like destroying, you know what I'm saying? Like just destroying people with strikes anyway. He's get you on that mat, he's gonna fuck you up. So I mean, a boxer can exploit little things, range, and you know what I'm saying, like different shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. I ain't heard about it though. Zab didn't knock him out. What's good, Gorilla Shooter? Hey, smash the like button. We got kind of quiet on the likes. It kind of stayed. We just vibing out. Nacho Berenstein said that let Canelo fight. They said let him fight. It don't matter. They said other people have failed the test. Let Canelo face Triple G. Do you guys want to see Canelo versus Triple G? Go ahead. Or do you think he should be punished? What's your thoughts? Much respect from VT. Shout out to Vermont. Hey, bro, don't do that. Talking about fuck those Mexican cheaters. You don't have to do all that. It has nothing to do with Mexican people or heritage. Like, stop it. We might. Do we have any Hispanic shooters in the building? We might have to. Y'all might have to make the decision on if he even deserves to be in the. I hate that. Yeah, man. You're talking about fucked up. Damn, the shooter got him. Came in talking that shit. Don't do that. Talking about fuck those men. It's Canelo. This has happened to Canelo. Every Mexican did. David Benavidez and all these other Mexican fighters. You know what I mean? Gilberto Zudo Ramirez. He didn't fail. So why it gotta be Mexican? You know what I'm saying? Why is it gotta everybody go down? That's Gorilla Shooter said I'm Hispanic. Kevin said he Mexican. Hey, they going in on him. He's already out of the chat, so you guys don't have to worry about him anymore. We don't put up with that dumb shit. See, we equal employment opportunity. I said that wrong, but fuck it. Do y'all want Canelo to still fight Triple G? Yes or no? Damn, some of y'all are saying no. Yeah, man, this fight is losing appeal to me. Just because it's like the fans are split, and I just feel like it's gonna be some bullshit. I don't like that where if one guy wins, it's a wrap. We got a little ego eye candy. Little ego eye candy. Y'all ain't following Cocaine Lorraine. Oh my gosh. Y'all gotta follow Cocaine. Yeah, I gotta like it. Shout out to Cocaine Lorraine. Ego eye candy, man. Hey, bro. This shit is Lorraine_SD. That Clenbuterol, she on it. Don't tell her I said that. Y'all nasty. Hold on. Someone says she ain't thick enough. What? What are y'all talking about? Y'all crazy. Boxing Ego tried to get me stabbed. Hey, I didn't do it. Hey, you know I had someone on this since I've been doing that. They say, "Oh, my girl broke up with me because of you." How you gonna blame me? He said because I posted Ego eye candy on the gram, and then he liked it. I'm like, don't blame me because your shit didn't work out. Hey, he said that's funny. Oh my gosh. Y'all funny. Y'all funny in here. This is what the haters accounts be looking like on Instagram. They be like, you suck, Boxing Ego. No default picture. They don't follow nobody. Listen, if you got to just come to someone else's page and talk about what they doing. Crazy. You don't got no uploads, no friends. Boxing Ego, what's up? Shout outs on the channel. Keep grinding. We see you. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm about to get off of this thing. Let's do a last minute Q&A. Q&A. If you leave a super chat with your question, those get answered first in the priority queue. If you just have a question, put Q and A and then leave your question. We're going to go through a couple questions to close out this live stream. Nah, don't go, Ego. Hey, baby, I got to go. That's what I'll be telling the girl. I got to leave. YouTube needs me. It can't leave boxing alone. The game needs me. Q&A, opinions on Anthony Yard. I like what I see. He's had a little bit of difficulty maybe in his last two fights. Maybe they're just crafty. But otherwise, we don't really know until he steps up. So I'm just waiting for that step up where he fights, you know what I mean, a Voddick or, you know what I mean, just somebody with a name so we can see where he's really at. Q&A from Rudy. Who you got, Joshua or Parker? Picking Joshua. But I also said I'm picking Joshua. So if I'm wrong, that's my prediction. But I also said this, that history shows when the promoters try to stall out fights and fights don't happen when they should, crazy things happen in boxing. Crazy things happen. Because it's like almost like it's like a message, a reminder that you can't control this boxing game like that. You know what I mean? Everything doesn't go according to your plan. Manny with the Q&A says Linares or Nomasenchenko. Who you got? I'm picking Lomachenko. I told y'all. Some of y'all didn't hear. The two times I've picked against Lomachenko was against Gary Russell Jr. And that was, to my defense, it was early in his career. So, you know what I mean? That was before the Nicholas Walters and Rigondeaux and different wins like that. And I thought Russell's speed and power would bother him, but he handled it. So I was wrong with that, and that was wrong with Rigondeaux. So I'm picking Loma. Someone said, really, Loma? Yeah. Listen, they said, Boxing Ego, who are you picking? I just told you who I'm picking. I don't understand why it's such a mystery. Really, Loma? I never said. See, this is the thing. When I do fight predictions, I'm fair. I'm not bashing Linares. He has a shot. He's a good boxer. That's my opinion. I'm picking Lomachenko in this one. Lada versus Hearn, 50-50. I don't really know because clearly Lada should be the favorite because he's done more and proven more, and he gets hit less. But he has more technique too, and he's been at this level for a while. So clearly, for that reason, he should be favored because Heard's defense didn't look great versus Austin Trout. So you can't really be getting hit with some of the same shots Trout hit you with if you're getting hit by Edeslandi Lada. I think Lada's punches probably have more sting and precision, especially at this point in Trout's career. But it's an interesting style matchup because one of Lada's most difficult fights was Alfredo El Perro Angulo. And the Angulo fight really pushed Lada. He got knocked down twice, hurt, and it got stopped on Angulo turned his back, like, man, turned his back. You know what I mean? So that's how it ended. So Heard has shown he's big. He showed that he's in shape. He has willpower. I thought he was getting outboxed versus Austin Trout for the most part. I mean, it was competitive, but I think I had Trout up, and then Trout started to slow down, and then that's when he took over, and he was definitely getting outboxed by Tony Harrison, and he turned that fight around. So if he can weather the early storm, get to the mid-round without taking too much damage that discourages him, then maybe he could push Lada into some crazy type of war with attrition where he's fresher. I mean, Lada's been in there with Canelo, been in there with Paul Williams, been in there with Carlos Molina in a difficult fight, been in there with higher caliber Vanes Monterosin twice. So it's anybody's fight. Q&A, do you think Broner is done if he loses his next fight? Maybe in the minds of some, but I don't think he's done because Broner's the type of person where, I mean, I think people have already come to grips on what you get when you deal with Broner. You get a guy who has a mouthpiece, pause, entertainment, a guy who's going to, put on a show, shit like that. So I don't think he'll be done, like where there's no one he can fight. He can still fight Omar Figueroa, still fight guys. It's just people might think of him maybe as done at the elite level. Like he can't beat no Errol Spence. He can't beat no one at 47. He might not be able to beat this guy at 140, but I don't think he'll be done where nobody will support him. Good question from AAABBB. Q&A, Spence versus Brook at 154. I don't think 154, listen, people, listen. See, this is why I like doing the Q&A, because to close the segments, because we have fun throughout the stream sometimes hot seats and stuff, but this is where I get to really rap to y'all. Son of Slavin. Hey, handle that. Spence Brook 154. Slavin is a real life stalker. But anyway, listen. I can't go on until Slavin gets dealt with by one of the shooters. Okay, boom. We good. People have this. Yo, let's push for 350 likes. I think we can get there while we're doing the Q&A. If you're in here, smash the like button. That is imperative to the channel. It lets them know for future live stream, improve the visibility. Just smash the like button. But the thing with the whole fight with Errol Spence, people are looking at it from a one-sided perspective. One fact is Kell Brook took two back-to-back losses. One to Golovkin, a guy bigger than him and who was clearly strong. And he broke his orbital. Then he got his orbital broke on the opposite side by Errol Spence at 47. Now he's flexed his way back to 154. And now I know he's saying, oh, I beat Rabchenka, and now I feel great. I'm at my weight, and basically, realistically, all that's great. But at the end of the day, beating Rabchenko ain't nothing to like that lets the fans know. I'm not even being harsh, but to me, you got to show me something. Like Kovalev, his last two opponents doesn't mean he can beat Marcus Brown. Will prove more. Beating a guy like Marcus Brown will prove more to me than Kovalev's last two opponents. You know what I'm saying? Beating Adonis Stevenson, Badu Jack winner will prove more than who he's already just beat recently. That's how this game goes. Like I look at these fights and these fighters on a case-by-case basis, right? Kovalev beating Igor Mikhelkin. Who is that? Like, what? Who is he? He already had a loss to somebody. Who is Igor Mikhelkin? You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Kell Brook beating Rabchenka. Hey, I beat Rabchenka at midweight, and like, what? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You needed to get a W back in the win column, but that don't mean you could beat Jermell Charlo off some Rabchenko shit. That's how I look at it. So a lot of people keep looking at this one-sided. Oh, Errol Spence, he'd be coming up to 54. So you automatically assume that Errol Spence is going to have a tougher fight because Kell Brook gave him a tough fight in the first fight at 47. Now, because Kell Brook's saying, I'm at midway, right? Now it's going to be different. I would favor Errol Spence. Please pause the Q&A because I can't answer a question. When I'm answering someone else's question, just pause it because all your questions won't, unless you copy and paste it, they're not getting answered because I'm still answering the first one. So please pause the Q&A, and then after you guys can resume with the questions. But yeah, I would favor Errol Spence because it's a break for Errol Spence too. Like he's pretty big for welterweight, so he might be better at 54. You know what I mean? Like just because Kell Brook is at weight and comfortable weight, maybe 154 is less work for Errol Spence to do. Maybe he feels fresher up there too. Plus, he is fresher as a fighter because no one stopped him. So I'm rocking with Errol Spence in a rematch. And then everything Kell Brook did in the first fight, it still didn't work, and he still got stopped by him. So imagine Errol Spence goes into the rematch with Whyte, and he already has that psychological edge because he knows he already beat this guy. And again, to prove that wrong, I have to see you fight. Look, Eddie Hearn, what he's doing with Dillian Whyte and Wilder and Joshua and Gerald Miller, it's so easy to predict. Just like Kell Brook. Listen, we'll do another super chat session where I'll put money up that if Eddie Hearn makes a fight for Kell Brook in the near future, that he would rather fight Saddam Ali, Liam Smith, someone that Kell Brook has sparred with, or Saddam Ali, who's really a welterweight, who recently moved up to beat Cotto on his last fight before retirement. Eddie Hearn will soon make that fight with the winner of Saddam Ali, Liam Smith, which is actually a thing going down, then Kell Brook, Whyte versus Jermell Charlo versus Edeslandi Lara versus Hurd winner. I promise you, because that's we'll just wait. We'll wait and see. But I really firmly believe Eddie Hearn would rather make Saddam Ali, Liam Smith, who again Kell Brook has sparred and got the shit beat out of him by Canelo, right? He would rather make something like that than make Kell Brook versus Jermell Charlo. He would probably even rather make Errol Spence just because he's a guy from 47 and he hasn't established himself. But Errol told him what to do. He said, get a belt at 154 and then I'll come up and fight you. Boom. Y'all got to watch this promoter talk, I'm telling you. Jermell Lara, high risk, no reward for Hearn. Man, beyond high risk, high reward, there's a high chance of losing. You know what I mean? Kell Brook is a new welterweight. Jermell's proven more at 54 than Kell Brook has with one fight, beating Rabchenka. All right, let's resume the Q&A. A couple more questions. Just put Q&A and then leave your question. We just vibing out right now. Q&A, why do you think Danny Garcia is so hated on? He has awesome resume, I think. Could it be because of his dad? I think that's absolutely what it is. Because he's not even much of a compulsive trash talker. It's really his dad. You know what I'm saying? And people in boxing, they look at personalities. Oh, I hate Floyd. Why? Because he talks trash. But for whatever reason, people like when Conor McGregor talks trash. So I think it's more of a personal thing. And I mean, there's been a couple like Danny Garcia versus Rod Salka. That's a fight that didn't need to happen. Danny Garcia versus Mauricio Herrera. I thought he lost that fight. So between that and his dad, you know what I mean? I speak the truth. He said Aladdin. He called Khan Aladdin. Said he's going to send him on a flying carpet, magic carpet or some shit. Stuff like that. Talking about race. Oh, you American when you get that welfare check, huh? Hey, Zab, take that motherfucker Janet Jackson head off. Like doing all that. Yelling at media members. Don't talk about no gosh darn Matisse. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Talk to me about Danny, the champ of the world. Like that type of stuff. Plus, there's a couple fights. Like some people thought Peterson beat Danny Garcia. I thought Mauricio Herrera beat Danny Garcia, but he didn't get the decision. And then on top of that, the Rod Salka fight. So people who aren't realistic, they just hold that over his head. Despite, like you said, he has a great resume. But they just look at the Rod Salka. Next Q&A from Money Pal III. Q&A, Regis Prograis versus Mikey Garcia. Your thoughts? Very good fight. I don't know all the way because I want to see a little bit more from Regis Prograis. But just in case y'all do not know, he's definitely someone to watch for, especially with Terrence Crawford out of the division. Regis Prograis, the thing I like about him is he's from New Orleans. He got that kind of hood mentality, and I think that's going to help him because he's not no punk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you grew up rough and shit like that, because he was at the Jose Ramirez Amir Imam fight, and him and Crawford had an exchange of words, and he posted about it. He's like, Crawford said, I'll beat your ass, and I told Crawford, I'll beat your ass. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? So I like his attitude. He's not really ducking fades. In case you guys don't know, Regis Prograis had an amateur career where he fought Errol Spence twice. And the thing I like is Regis is honest. He was honest about it from what I've seen. He said the first fight was competitive. Some people thought maybe I could have won. He said, but the second time, Errol Spence got me. I'll admit he got me. He said he got me in that second fight, and you can't, you can't even make the argument for me. But the fact that he's sparring with Errol Spence, not sparring, but fought Errol Spence. He has amateur pedigree. He knocked out Ndongo just like Crawford in his step up. He has real power. So that's a good fight with Mikey Garcia. I don't know because I have to see a little bit more from him. But the way Mikey Garcia looked versus Lipinets, he didn't look bad. He was very good with the 1-2. Yap. He was very good with the 1-2. But he got hit with some counters. And from what I've seen with Regis Prograis' power, I would say he's hitting harder than Lipinets, even though Lipinets had like a 77 knockout ratio, 77%. So that's a dangerous fight for Mikey Garcia. He would have to win that on experience, but he wants to reduce how much he's getting hit. So that's, I don't know. I think Mikey Garcia right now is probably more effective at 35, to be honest. But see, Mikey Garcia, his body type, I don't know what he's doing, like if he eats, how he eats or whatever. He might be like on some baby Brandon Rio shit where he ends up like 35 is getting hard to make really because of in between fights type stuff. You know what I mean? And then now he might be fighting 140 because of his body type and what he's doing outside of the like Chocolatito. I seen him in several camps, like pictures and stuff, and his face was looking all full. You got to live this fighter lifestyle. You know what I mean? To be the best, like it's really hard to, especially as you get older. Mikey Garcia eats pizza before every fight. Where'd you hear about that? Oh wow! So a bunch of you guys are saying, see, I didn't even know that, but I know what I see. He looked like he was in better shape when I was in New York, and when I was covering Broner versus Garcia than he did with Lipinets. He looked a lot softer. So, I mean, you don't want to play with a Regis Prograis and shit like that. Oh, he said it on ES News. Well, I mean, I don't know about eating the pizza and shit. You're supposed to do that after the fact. It's a good fight. Mikey has experience. He's a hell of a fighter, but he could be caught. Sergey Lipinets showed that. He has great stamina. Yeah, but stamina don't... I'll put it this way. Broner barely let his hands go versus Mikey Garcia. It was something he's always done. Like if Broner can Broner lets his hands go more when he knows he's out hustling you. But the guys that try to out hustle him, especially if he doesn't have like a significant size advantage, he doesn't let his hands go as much. Like Sean Porter out hustled him. You know what I mean? Paulie Malignaggi in the first half of the fight out hustling him. So anyway, bottom line, Broner didn't even let his hands go too much against Mikey Garcia. He let Mikey Garcia get off first, blah, blah, blah. And Broner still hurt Mikey Garcia to the body. Go watch that fight. I was there live in New York. And Broner hurt Mikey Garcia. He barely let his hand go. So if Broner hurt you, then I have no doubt that Regis can hurt you too. So it's a good fight. Mikey Garcia, Mikey's in an interesting well, they're going to try to push. Okay, I heard they're trying to make Mikey Garcia versus a mandatory Ivan Barracuda or something. I don't know who that is. You know what I mean? I would much rather see him defend his title at 35 against Robert Easter, since he can't get Lomachenko or Linares at least next because they're fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about this Ivan Barracuda dude. But that's just my opinion. All right, next Q&A, Fighter IQ. Q&A, who will Keith Thurman fight next? I don't know. I was hoping he would fight at least a Jamal James, the guy that knocked out Diego Chavez recently. But he already has Jamal James dude already has a fight. So maybe Josito Lopez type. I don't know. He said it's not going to be no one top 10. So throw Spence, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, throw those names out the window. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be maybe a Josito Lopez type, Samuel Vargas. I don't think he would even want it with Luis Collazo coming off an injury because Luis Collazo had him more hurt than anybody. So that's my thoughts. I'm going to do a couple more Q&As, probably two 2 more. Just put Q&A in your question or super chat with your question, and those get priority. Drop it in the comment section. We working, baby. Smash the like button, people. If you like HGH, we just gotta get you out of here. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. You guys should fight Thurman. Nah, that's too that's too dangerous because he just knocked out Ray Robinson. I don't think he's trying to. Q&A. Have you heard of Daniel Dubois? Of course, yeah, I've heard him. They said he dropped Anthony Joshua in sparring. Again, the same thing is this. Same thing as this. And okay, I'm gonna get you a list. Dimitri Bivol was on the list, but then he beat Sullivan Brer, so he's kind of off the list. He's a champion. At least he fought Sullivan Brer in very few fights, and he stopped him. So I'm taking Bivol off the list, but he was on the list. Anthony Yard, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Artur Beterbiev, Josh Kelly. Who else is there? Vodsdik. Those are the names that are really sticking out. People who are getting a good level of praise. They look good. What's his name? Japanese dude. What's the Inui? All these guys look sensational, but I can't really judge them until they fight somebody of note. Like I said, Bivol, he was on the list, but then he just fought Sullivan Brer and knocked him out. So I'm like, okay, he's looking pretty real. But everyone else, like Beterbiev fought a guy for IBF vacant title since Ward retired. Who you know, I mean, who was it? I don't even remember the dude's name right now. I know the dude, but I forgot. Right, you know what I'm saying? So ultimately, all of them, Daniel Dubois, all of them, I put them in the same category. Guys who are looking really good, but we just got to wait it out until they fight upper echelon. Monkey D. Luffy, final question, Q&A. Charlo versus Jacobs, who do you favor and why? I honestly don't know. That to me, I'm being see, the thing is, I don't fake for the cameras. I'm not gonna, if I know, I'm not gonna hold out and pull punches and stuff. I don't know who will win that fight. First of all, Jacobs has to get past Selecki, and that's an underrated fight. Selecki does bring he brings a good fight. Just so you don't know. See, this is why, listen, this is why the hot seat was created. This is why I minimize chatting with some of you guys on the boxing tip, because y'all say stupid stuff. Maj Selecki knocked out the guy that Jamal Charlo is about to face that had a rib injury that got postponed now on the Broner card. Hugo Centeno Jr. Shout out to my dude, Hugo Centeno Jr. But that's a fact. He knocked him out, I think, in the final round. But because fans don't know Selecki, or the name is not just ringing bells, they don't care about that. They just like, oh, who's Danny Jacobs? He's cherry picking. No. Luis Cuba Arias was an undefeated fighter. Selecki is an undefeated fighter. Listen, this is Danny Jacobs' third undefeated fighter in a row. He fought Golovkin. I thought he beat him. But either way, Golovkin's undefeated. He fought Luis Cuba Arias, who was climbing up the rankings, coming off a knockout win, if I'm not mistaken. Now he's fighting Selecki, who knocked out Jamal Charlo's opponent. These are all facts. That's 3 undefeated fighters. So Jacobs, if he gets past Selecki and he fights Charlo next, leave him alone. Win, lose, or draw, the man's a beast, because that'll be his 4th fucking undefeated fighter in a row. As far as who wins, I don't know. I think that could be a matter of game planning, who gets off first, to be honest. That's a good fight, extremely good. Charlo's hungry. Keep running your mouth. Is he okay? I'm good. Is he okay? You know what I mean? Going in on Tank and Broner, I'm good. Is he okay? All that. So, you know what I mean? Jacobs could get him just off of better experience. You know what I mean? Better experience. But then Charlo, he has like youth on his side. He's hungry. He's hitting hard. He's athletic too. He might, I don't know. They look about the same height, but maybe he's an inch taller. I don't know. Because there's people kind of in between. He was like, I came at the perfect time. You came at the perfect time. You already know, nigga. Like, listen. But Charlo's a beast. I was in Virgil's gym. Julian J. Rock Williams was there, who lost to Jamal Charlo at 54. And he was sparring. You know, I mean, I can't give away too much of the sauce because we keep gym house secrets in the gym, but I watched him spar several rounds, and he's nice with it. He's very technical. You can tell he has experience, very calm under pressure, good snap. And I was watching Julian J. This is just a couple of days ago. If you follow me on Instagram. So to me, after watching the man spar, that gave me a newfound respect for Jamal Charlo because he knocked him out. He knocked him out. You know what I mean? Because Charlo, just from sparring, I could see the skill from J-Rock. Shout out to Philly. Man, shout out to Philly. The rap version of Bernard Hopkins. So, yeah, I mean, that's a great win, incredible win. But what you did at 54 is not necessarily what you do at 60. So, Jacobs, Charlo, I don't know who win. Now, this is the other thing. Julian J. Rock Williams, see, again, you got to know your boxing. Because I even made the mistake. Julian J. Rock Williams, he's fighting, he has an upcoming fight on somebody's card. Hold on. What card is he on? What card did they put him on? It might have been the Edeslandi Lada card. Yeah, he's on the Lada card. The Lada Herd card. And he's fighting against Nathaniel Gillimore. And at first, I seen PBC posted. I'm like, I don't know who that is. But the Gillimore dude, that's the dude that knocked out the fucking Justin Deloach. So he got cracks. That's a good fight. At first, when I seen him, I was like, I didn't recognize the dude's name. I was like, oh, who's that? But then I thought back, and I'm like, oh, that's the dude that knocked out Deloach. That's a good fight. That's a tough fight. Well, shout out to J-Rock. Shout out to just everybody, man, on the channel. Gallimore stopped Deloach, exactly. And he got power. So that's a good fight. But I did watch Julian J. Rock Williams spar, and that made me respect the Charlo win because he's nice in there. He's nice with it. Now he's in against another puncher. This is his toughest test on paper since the Charlo fight. So I look forward to that. See, Showtime, listen, people. Showtime is killing these boys. Smash the like button, people. Showtime is killing these boys. Showtime Boxing. They keep throwing on, even if you don't know who Gallimore is or whatever. If you do the research, he looks like he is a knockout power puncher. And then we know Julian J. Rock Williams is nice. That's why everyone wanted to see Charlo face him. You know what I'm saying? And this is just an add-on to a card that already has Edeslandi Lada versus Jerry Swift Heard, unification between two champions, and a rematch, an immediate rematch between another good fight, James DeGale and Caleb Truex. And they keep doing this. They keep double and triple headers. Like, HBO ain't doing this. Golden Boy ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? They have Ryan Garcia. They're building him up, but he's not fighting. Like, he didn't fight a huge name. And then if he does, they're not putting it on a double and triple header. Showtime's killing. Gallimore has a very dangerous left hook. See? Money Powell. Showtime is taking over the game. What happened to all those people that said Showtime is out of money and fell off? Showtime has been dedicated to boxing fans, even more so than ESPN. And see, just this is my opinion. I like the ESPN fights. We've been getting some good fights on there too. I'm really looking for Crawford versus Jeff Horn and Jorge Linares versus Lomachenko. But once again, Top Rank doesn't typically give you these killer double and triple headers. Like Crawford Horn, they were talking about putting Manny Pacquiao in Mike Alvarado. Not Manny Pacquiao versus Lucas Matisse, which would have been a better fight. Mike Alvarado. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll put somebody on like Votsdig versus someone you don't know. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson, but they're building up his career, so he's fighting, you know what I mean, fighting whoever. Or Mick Connellan, but he's fighting whoever. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving you these double headers of names you all know. Rematches to fights you've seen, like David Benavidez versus Ron Galvin, rematch to a first good fight on the Danny Garcia Rios card. Ego, Gallimore is going to sleep J-Rock like Charlo did. I hope he gives him a good match, though, because I like J-Rock. But Gallimore is a very big punch. That's what I'm saying. It's a good fight. I'm not saying he's going to sleep him. J-Rock was looking nice in sparring. That's all I can say. But Gallimore is a big puncher. And that's what I'm saying. If you don't study boxing, you may not know some of these guys, but some of these guys are hungry and they're coming. Because Deloach was supposed to be the next big thing, and his plans were stopped by Gallimore. You know what I'm saying? Deloach had some good win. Like, he was as a prospect. You know what I mean? He was moving through the ranks and people were talking about him. I seen Deloach fight on a Mayweather. It was a Mayweather card at a casino in LA. Pachanga Casino or something. And he had a good win there, a knockout win over a Mayweather promotion fight. Who was it? Chris Pearson or somebody. Yo, I'm out. Make sure y'all smash the like button. This has been a great stream. Thank you for the super chats. Even though I had a super chat myself trying to get some of these clowns in the hot seat. We working. That's all y'all need to know. But shout out to the Charlos for just making it exciting. And listen, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm out. I'm gonna say this. Y'all got to pick a side and run with it. Period. If you hate when fighters trash talk, run with that, and hate when everyone's trash talking. Period. You know what I mean? Like, you don't. And see, people claim that they hate it, but as soon as I upload the video about Charlo going in on Broner Tank, the view counts go crazy. The amount of comments in the comment section go crazy. Let that man live if that's how he chooses, because then you get someone who's quiet or quieter like Errol Spence Jr., and then they say he need to be more like Broner. He need to talk more trash. So you just pick a side and stick to it. How about that? You are great to the boxing game. Shout out to Cedric. Man, I appreciate the support. Eagle Army, we working. Joe Ed Boxer says, peace, 100. You gained a subscriber tonight. Eagle, I appreciate that you aren't biased, bro. That's on some real shit. Man, the fans have been great. I appreciate all the fans. My voice is tapped. We've been going live nonstop. I don't know if there's going to be a vampire stream, but the topic of this video, Wilder and Joshua, needs to happen, period. But first, we got to get past Joseph Parker. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can say. And I'm not mad if Deontay Wilder doesn't go to the UK, because it sounds like a setup. Eddie Hearn that's why he's so mad. He was banking on the fact that Deontay Wilder was going to be there to give exposure to his event, right? To his event, so he can push Best Boxing Channel straight up. Shout out to Kevin. So he can push the narrative for a Dillian Whyte fight. Once again, notice the WBC has not officially publicly on their verified Twitters or on any articles, they have not publicly announced that he has to fight. He has to fight Dillian Whyte next. They haven't published that. They haven't released that. Eddie Hearn's releasing that because that's what he wants to make. And I already broke down the science. The reason he wants to make it is because it benefits him some way or another. Does anyone want me to go inside the mind of Eddie Hearn? I did it already, but before I get out, and I'm literally getting out after this, if y'all want me to reiterate why Eddie Hearn is mad if Deontay Wilder doesn't show up, I'm gonna break it down again for this stream. We got to get them likes up. We should be over 400. Smash the like button. My voice is hoarse. I've had a great time. If you appreciate the movement, you appreciate Eagle Army and what's been done here for boxing, smash the like button. If you appreciate the effort and all that stuff, if you want to be part of the gang, Eagle Army. All right, I'm going to say it again. Smash the like button. This is why Eddie Hearn, to me, Ego, I said this, I did this to you. This is why Eddie Hearn is mad if Deontay Wilder does not go to the UK. Shout out to the Y7113, $2 super chat. Thank you for the real talk, Ego, hashtag Ego Army. We do it all, people. Smash the like button. We have fun. We tell some jokes. We talk boxing, which is the most important. We give back. Shout out to the veterans. Like I said, we salute our veterans. We salute the real patriots, the fans of. If you're American, you can like an American fighter. There's nothing wrong with that. Just because if someone's from Mexico and they got a Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. headband on, then nobody says nothing. No one's mad at them. Look, the haters gonna come. Eric just says, "Fuck you, bitch." Why? Fuck me for what? For liking American fighters? That's why the shooters was on him. Whatever. They can't help but to hate because they know the movement is getting stronger. So anyway, back to what really matters. We're gonna go. Hey, we're 8 likes away. 8 likes away, people. And I'm gonna go into the mind of Eddie Hearn. I'm gonna black out. I'm gonna go deep on this one. Smash the like button. I'm gonna talk about it. To me, this is why Eddie Hearn wants Wilder there. Ego, Hearn does not need Wilder there. Okay. Y'all want another hot seat or y'all want me to just get in my zone? LFC sounds like he wants a hot seat. His name is LFC Shanks. Hit that 400 likes. And if you want the hot seat, let me know. He says Hearn doesn't need Wilder to be there. If y'all want one last hot seat, do you accept Shanks? Got my voice all hoarse and shit. You gonna really get this work. What am I saying wrong? Or are you going against the grain? And I don't believe you. He don't want the hot seat. You don't really want the hot seat because you would have just said, "Give me the hot seat." So I'm gonna let him live because he don't want it because he would have just accepted. But I'll say this: you said that Eddie Hearn doesn't need Wilder to be there. Yeah, it's your opinion, but I want to challenge your opinion. It's challenge day, Black Panther style. It's challenge day. If you keep pressing the issue, we could do the hot seat. Is that something you really want to argue? Shout out to my man Vinny 2 times. $2 super chat, Shmoney Gang. He said, almost forgot to super chat. He part of Ego Army, man. I appreciate you. We just working, people. It's that simple. I'm just saying, do you want to do the hot seat? Everybody's entitled to an opinion, but my opinion differs from yours. Now we can intelligently debate in front of everybody to see whose opinion makes more sense. Do you accept that? I'm not going to keep going back and forth. It's either a yes or a no. Because I was ready and willing to let you live and just keep going on with the shit I got to do because I'm trying to get off of here. But it's up to you. Brayon Thomas, he said, prove your opinion. He gonna make Ego go Undertaker, Ego Taker. As I said, I have listened to you for 2 years. I'll chat you. Yes or no? Do you want the hot seat? Because listen, I'm trying to let you live. If you really feel this is worth you arguing in the hot seat and keeping me on longer, right? Say yes. If this is something you pick your battle, say yes. That's all you have to do. If you rather just hear the remainder of this chat, then say no. Yes or no. You don't have to say anything else. Yes or no. That should be your next response. Yes or no. I don't care. I'm not mad at you or whatever, but you seem to want to debate this. Chat shit get bang. We waiting on you. All right, he don't want it because I'm not waiting all day. It's not an argument but boxing. So I literally keep asking you and imploring that you give me a yes or no. So I'm going to just take that as you don't really want it. So shooters, you don't have to block him. That's an admission that he don't want it. So we're going to let him live. Don't block him. He gets to live. That is his answer. He doesn't want it. I'm pretty sure everyone would agree that he don't want no smoke because he would have said yes or no like I've been begging for him to say. Anyway, my question to you, what you just said, is simple. You said Eddie Hearn doesn't need Wilder to be there. Then why is he mad? Why is he mad? Why, if Eddie Hearn doesn't need Wilder to be there because he already has 78,000 tickets sold, why was he yelling and calling Wilder a geezer Shout out to Gorilla Shooter, Super Chat, Money Gang. He said, let's go. Why was he upset, visibly upset on that interview earlier today that Wilder chose or rumored to choose to stay at home? That doesn't even make sense what you're saying. That doesn't make sense. You wouldn't be mad if you don't. Okay, say I'm dating a girl and I wanted to break up with her and she beat me to it and she's like, oh, I don't really like you anymore, ego. And then she broke up with me. I'm not going to be mad because that's what I wanted. A geezer is a dude. It means nothing. Okay, bro, I'm trying to let you live. If you don't want to live and you want to die in the hot seat, you want to commit hot seat suicide, just keep going. I'm trying to let you live. I don't care about a geezer. He also called him a joke. There's no explanation. There's no way out for what Eddie Hearn said about calling him a joke. We all know what calling someone a joke means, right? So if you keep running off at the mouth, I got to get you in the hot seat. All you have to do is just stop. You're losing. You're already losing. If this was you're already losing. Oh, he called him a geezer, and that just means a man. Okay, he called him a joke, and he's saying he doesn't want the Joshua fight. So stop playing semantics with me. You know what I'm saying? Just stop it. Now, let me continue because this dude's going to really push it, and then I'm the bully, and I'm the bad guy, right? So you cannot discuss it. I can discuss it, but it has to be an end result. There has to be an end result. If you beat me, then you give me the L. You embarrass me in front of Ego Army. If I beat you, you know the rules to the hot seat. You know the rest. So don't say no. Don't not give me an answer to the hot seat and want me to hold up the whole stream for you. And then you're like, hey, so you can't discuss it? No, we can discuss. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now he wants the hot seat. After all of that, let me get this boy this work. You've been begging for the work. Pause. Okay. First question to you. If Eddie Hearn did not care if Wilder was present or absent, then why did he get mad on the IFL interview? IFL TV. If you don't care one way or another, then why are you calling someone a joke, a geezer, saying bullshit, I don't want to fight, pointing and looking visibly rattled? Explain that. Since you held up the whole stream for all this long just to tell me you want the hot seat, explain. The floor is yours. And this is what we go through. Eddie was clearly triggered at the rumors, but he said he don't care. So if you don't care, what are you mad at? If it didn't matter, if you were like, oh, fuck him, I got 78,000 people anyway. Okay, now you're off topic. Eddie has Parker in front of him. Why look ahead? What does that have to do with anything we're saying? You said that Eddie Hearn doesn't care if Wilder is in attendance. Then why was he? Money Pal sees it. He said he's deflecting. Exactly. You bringing up Parker, that had nothing to do with it. We're not talking about Parker. You said that Eddie Hearn doesn't care if Wilder's there or not. So once again, I'm going to ask you again. You already have strike one. If he doesn't care either way, then why did he react and look triggered visibly on tape to Wilder rumors of him not being there? And Parker has nothing to do with it. Nobody's talking about Parker. Deflection tactics. Someone said rest in peace. And this is what they slow up the stream for. I told you, I was trying to let him live. I thought he had something to, because the way he was like pandering, it means fuck all. Strike two. You're not even answering anything. He said it means fuck all. And you're clearly from the UK using these certain slangs. Why was Eddie Hearn visibly bothered on tape for the final time? Why was he visibly bothered if he didn't care, which put you in the hot seat? I'm Irish. That's great. You'll do fucking none. Okay, you're Irish. That's awesome. Once again, Why was Eddie Hearn releasing this reaction video where he looked visibly hurt or visibly affected that Wilder was messing up this big opportunity to get paid and be on Sky Sports? If you're saying he doesn't care because he sold out 70,000 plus seats with Joshua Parker, then why would you care? Why would you be like, oh, Wilder's not showing up? Fuck him. Look, at the fans see it. You responded 3 times without answering the question. Exactly. You're already on 2 strikes. Make your next move your best move. This is what they slow up the whole stream for. So we can hear emptiness. Can y'all tell me a joke while we wait? Anybody got any good jokes while we wait for this dude? Just answer the question. You said he don't care if Wilder's there one way or another. So why did he look visibly triggered in an interview? I told you, you guys are making it worse for you. Whoever is doing this, the UK or Eddie Hearn, AJ fans, whoever is doing it, y'all need some new representation because they're not making the side look good with these weak ass arguments. Did he respond? Listen, did he respond? I didn't see him. Because Wilder lost his opportunity to build the fight. Oh my gosh. Is this real life? AJ brings the money, even you can admit. What fight? Joshua said if there's no contract, then there's no fight. But, oh my gosh. I've been killing casuals all day. Why stop now? If y'all want me to get this boy work, 415 likes or better, smash the like button. If y'all want this man to receive that work, I just got to end this because this is driving me nuts. It's like talking to Rain Man or something. You be like, hey, what you want to eat? Yes, definitely. Hey, what time is it? Yes, definitely. You're not talking about anything. I got to end this. This is just like driving me berserk. Listen, Wilder lost the opportunity by not going to a Sky Sports telecast where he's getting paid to commentate, right? So how did he lose the opportunity when Joshua says he can't get in the ring? Eddie Hearn agrees that he can't get in the ring unless there's a signed contract. Eddie Hearn's telling you there is no signed contract. Joshua's saying, hey, I'm fighting Joseph Parker. I can't overlook him, so there's no signed contract. I'm not worried about Wilder. The media, y'all are worried about Wilder. So we all know there is no signed contract for Wilder and Joshua as of right now, unless this is a big charade and they're all hiding it from everybody. So from everything that's been put out publicly, how the fuck is Wilder supposed to get in the ring if there's no signed contract, which is the only thing that would allow him to be in the ring? So you said that by not going to commentate for a fight he can't get in the ring, which has been approved by Joshua and Eddie Hearn, the people that mattered, right? Then how did he miss out on an opportunity to build the fight? Joshua misses out on an opportunity to build a fight because you knew the man was supposed to be there. There were no rumors of what's the name not being there until they started saying that, oh, guess what? You don't get the fight. You don't get to get in the ring. So what are you talking about? He missed the opportunity to build a fight. They took that opportunity to build the fight away from him. And Eddie Hearn swears up and down the networks and broadcasters are checking for Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder. But Whyte versus Lucas Brown only did 378,000. Point to the easy word. You got to do something, baby. So how did Wilder miss out on the opportunity to build the fight if they said he can't get in the ring to build the fight? You know the fans love face-offs and confrontations. AJ is fighting his second champion next. How many times has Wilder fought? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with what we're arguing. You're trying to sidetrack because you know you're getting body in this hot seat. Because here's an easy here. I gotta turn the music down because you're clearly too casual. You're deflecting and it's pissing everybody off because they know you're getting bodied. Listen, you're getting murked, my dude. Listen, I got to turn the music. I got to pause the music down for you. Okay. See, I could be I'm on my phone playing and I could still body him. That's how good I'm getting at this. This shit is easy work. Hey, remember when Cameron was on Rap City, the basement, and he was counting money and he was rapping and he was like, Escalade, Marmalade. That's how I am. I'm playing on my phone and I could still body this man. If y'all want to see LFC, you gone bum, see ya. What the fuck does that even mean? You gone bum? Okay. Listen. Playing on my phone, still bodying this man. Check it. He's already got confirmation that he's not allowed in the ring. So that would have promoted the fight. So why does he have to go? That doesn't even make sense. Joshua said he's not looking past Joseph Parker. You said Joshua shouldn't look past Joseph Parker. So if the only way he can get in the ring is with the signed contract, then how is he supposed to have a signed contract when Eddie Hearn and AJ aren't looking past Parker, right? And then just to murder, shooters, be ready. Shooters, be on standby. Shooters, be on standby because this is going to go quick. I'm really about to lace this man's shoes, but I'm going to lace them together so he tripped. Okay, easy work. Smash the like button. 425 likes. I end this man right now in the hot seat. I don't work for free. 425 likes. I end this man. I'm checking my phone. I got time for this. We still ain't there. I had to pause the music to get this casket off. 2 more likes and I end this man. 1 more like and I end this man. Listen, this is on Google. Sky Sports showing my site. Joshua versus Parker. Anthony Joshua only interested in signed fights and not hype from Wilder. Published March 16th, 2018. And this contains everything we're talking about, in case anyone was wondering. Right? Now it's time to body him. Okay, his last statement that we're going to put him in the casket for is that Joshua has all these belts and he's getting ready to fight for another belt. He says, and I quote, Anthony Joshua is fighting for his second champion. Next, how many has Wilder fought for? That is irrelevant. You know why? Because he's trying to fight Joshua or Joshua Parker winner for all the belts. All of the belts. So if you're mad that Wilder has never unified before, this is the opportunity. Don't block him for the ring. Make the fight next. He's trying to fight the winner for all of the belts. So why but Wilder has never even fought in a unification. He never fought for another belt. Okay, fine. The winner of Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua will have most of the belts minus Sophia, the WBC belt. So once again, he's trying to fight for every single belt out there. That's why he keeps saying one face, one name, one champion. So what you're saying is irrelevant. The next thing is this: ego showing receipts. They can't fuck with me. That's why I say I be playing on my phone and all that. They can't deal with this pressure. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is this: I've already went through the breakdown. Look at how, if we're really being real, call me, tell me when I'm lying. We already went through how Anthony Joshua got all of his belts. One belt he got for Charles Martin. Charles Martin fought Glasgow, who when's the last time he's even fought since then? You know what I mean? Wilder knocked out Gerald Miller, right? Or Gerald Washington, and he's already fought and came back. When is the Charles Martin dude Glasgow? What did he do after that? He fell and injured his leg. Charles Martin got the belt. Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn, they seen an opportunity. They sent Charles Martin out there, and Joshua knocked him out. He was an unproven champion that won a title, a vacant title, that was stripped away from Tyson Fury for whatever reason, because The IBF stripped away Tyson Fury's title because he wanted to rematch Klitschko, who had the title. So I see why Tyson Fury was pissed off and saying, oh, they hate gypsies and all that. Because why did he get stripped for beating Klitschko and then immediately get stripped because he wants to rematch Klitschko when there was a rematch clause in the contract, right? That's how Charles Martin became a champion. That's who AJ beat to become a champion, right? And then also because Tyson Fury was doing coke, failed 2 drug tests, I think it was, with coke in his system, he was forced because of that personal decision. A message to the drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Because that personal decision, he was forced to relinquish his belts. Otherwise, he would have been stripped because you can't fail drug tests unless you're Canelo. You can't fail drug tests and keep your shit, right? Now, that's how the IBO and the WBA was on the plate for Klitschko, who just lost to Tyson Fury, had like a 15, 18-month layoff coming off a loss, and then they made the money because the UK fans are great, sold out 90,000 at Wembley, right? And they made Joshua Parker. So that's how he got the belt. And now he's getting ready to fight Joseph Parker, who also has a belt because Tyson Fury snorted a line or 2 or 16 because Tyson Fury likes to party, right? That's how Joseph Parker fought Andy Ruiz for the vacant belt, the vacant WBO belt. That was Tyson Fury's shit. But because Tyson Fury's personal, nobody slapped Tyson Fury in the ring, slapped him up and beat him. And if Joseph Parker, instead of fighting Andy Ruiz, were to have fought Tyson Fury, me personally, I would have favored Tyson Fury, especially where Parker was at that particular moment of his career. So Tyson Fury fucked his shit up. He fucked it up where he had to give up his belts, everything he worked for. Okay, this is how you know they're getting killed. He said, same way Wilder has a belt, he fought Stavern, an idiot, or you idiot. Stavern was a champion. Stavern fought for a vacant title, beat Chris Arreola, broke his nose, and then he came back and stopped Chris Arreola. That's different than fighting. So Wilder didn't fight for a vacant title. Stavern might have fought for a vacant title, but he proved that he was at least good and slick and had power because he beat Chris Arreola, who fought Klitschko and stuff like that. And then he rebeat him on ESPN and stopped him the second time. So when Wilder fought him, he was a challenger facing a champion. When Andy Ruiz fought when Andy Ruiz Jr. fought Joseph Parker, that was just a free belt because of Tyson Fury's fuck up. You're getting bodied, my dude. Stavern is a bum. See, this is how you know they're getting bodied. Everything I said was fact. Everything I said, and then he interjects his opinion. Stavern was a bum. Stavern wasn't a bum back then. He wasn't a bum back then. You know what I'm saying? He's not a bum now because he would sleep you, especially the way you talking. See, that's how you know when a motherfucker's getting destroyed. Everything I said could be backed up. Then he interjects his dumbass opinion into the court. Stavern was a bum. I'm not calling people bum. I'm telling you what happened with Tyson Fury. I'm telling you he got stripped and his belts became available. So Wilder, real talk, is the only person that went through a champion to get a belt. Fact. Wilder is the only current champion that faced another champion when they were a champion and he was a challenger to get a belt. Anthony Joshua did, but he faced Charles Martin, who was a champ for like 3 months. I just broke down the science. Look, more deflection. Don't get emotional, kid. Relax. Bro, if these latest responses for you aren't proof that you're getting bodied, I don't know what is. Because, don't get emotional. I'm from the Bay. This is how we talk. I don't carry this home with me like, hey, you know that LFC guy, I'm not losing no sleep. I'm going to get on the phone, talk to this little girl after the, you know what I'm saying? You're getting bodied. LFC Shanks just got shanked. Let's vote. I see why your name is LFC Shank. You need to cut off the F's, everything after the F, because you got that L. If he got that L, man, he got crucified. Put your L's up. Sick of these clowns. Once again, notice I brought facts about Tyson Fury, gave you a chronological order and all of that. Hey, someone take Oz Luna, block them. Oz Luna, block them. You don't even need to know why. Just block them. They need to be blocked. Shooters, Oz Luna, OZ Luna, block them because they putting dumb shit. Thank you. Easy ass work. I'm talking boxing. Stavern's a bum and name calling and don't get him mad. Don't get him. You're done. Now, I didn't forget. I'm gonna leave on this note. Eddie Hearn. This is why I think he's doing what he's doing. This is why I think he's offended that Wilder may not show. Because this is how Wilder's looking at it. Wilder coming to his events benefits him. What the fuck are you drinking? Once again, men that care what fluids I'm ingesting. It's water. Chill. Anyway, Eddie Hearn, this is why he's mad. His event, he wants it to be successful. Joshua Parker. You want to have the pop in his party. So you want Wilder to be there because you know he's a premier heavyweight and he's a champion. So if he has a run-in with Dillian Whyte, that brings attention to yours. It brings attention to your event. That's one reason. So if he doesn't show, that kind of throws a monkey wrench in that plan because now Dillian Whyte's people or Joshua, which I don't think Joshua, but Dillian Whyte particularly can't run up and confront Wilder like, oh, hey, I heard you talking shit, mate. And you know what I mean? You can't do all that. Because Wilder's like, man, fuck that. I'm not after Dillian Whyte. I'm after the guy that beat Dillian Whyte, AJ. That's one reason. But in my opinion, I think what I really think is Eddie Hearn truly wants to make AJ, if he gets past Parker, clean. If he gets past him clean, make a Gerald Miller in America, expose him to America. He probably feels AJ beats Gerald Miller from what he's seen, right? Beat him, get some American fans. Boom, that's great. Even if Gerald Miller upset AJ, he's still managing the career of Gerald Miller, so that benefits him, right? But more than likely, I think he thinks AJ will beat Gerald Miller. And it's kind of hard not to favor him, if you know what I mean, because he has the better resume. If he beats Klitschko, Joseph Parker, then he would be on, at least on paper, the favorite over Gerald Miller. Then he wants to appease Dillian Whyte by putting Dillian Whyte in a title shot, which is something he wants. He's never fought for a title, to my knowledge. Put him in a title shot, and either Dillian Whyte, if he beats Deontay Wilder, which I don't think he would, but if he did, then now you have a future mega fight, a rematch between AJ and Dillian Whyte, and you can bring that back to the UK. Bring it back home. Damn, Dillian Whyte just beat American loudmouth, Deontay Wilder. Boom. That sets up AJ versus Dillian Whyte unification for undisputed with all UK fighters that are underneath your umbrella, your pyramid, right? That's one option for an outcome. Let's say Whyte fights Deontay Wilder and has him look vulnerable, puts him in a tough fight. Then that's good because that bangs him up, puts some mileage on him before Joshua gets to him. Maybe it gives you another look at something that Wilder may struggle with where you could use for a game plan. So that's also how it benefits him. Even if let's say Whyte banged up and have Wilder looking vulnerable and then lost a respectable decision, then that still benefits Eddie Hearn because it buys him time. He's able to make money with these interim fights. Plus, you could see a little bit about maybe some vulnerabilities in Wilder and what bothers him. Or if what Eddie Hearn probably doesn't want to happen, but if Dillian Whyte gets knocked smooth the fuck out by Deontay Wilder, at least you got two other paydays. So if AJ fights Wilder and beats him, you maximize, you got as many paydays as you could out of the equation. Plus, you're going to have to fight Wilder. And now because they fought a UK fighter and because Joshua fought an American fighter, if they both get past their title defenses, now you feel that this undisputed Joshua Wilder fight is worth the most money that it would be because you tackled both markets. That's what I think. I think. He wants to give Ego a super chat. Why do you guys block him? I don't know what you're talking about. How you know someone wants to give it? Someone wants to give a super chat. All they have to do is hit the button. So I don't even understand that. So to me, that's what's going on here. Eddie Hearn, those are the multiple outcomes, and that's why he would prefer it. Eddie Hearn wants to be the Geppetto. He wants to be the puppeteer. He wants to be the guy pulling all the strings. Wilder throws a monkey wrench by saying, you know what, fuck this. They're trying to push for some Dillian Whyte fight. I'm trying to fight the guy that knocked out Dillian Whyte. I'm trying to be undisputed. I'm trying to fight the fight that will give me credit. They blocked my boy. He can't give a super chat. I don't know who. Why did he get blocked for trying to give a super chat? Was he putting something crazy? I don't know. That don't sound like my shooters. Like they just going, hey, I want a super chat. If you want a super chat, then you'll super chat. There wouldn't even be nothing to discuss. Hey, I want a super chat. So it sounds like he must have put something crazy with it or whatever. Anyway, that's the different outcomes. And that's why I think Wilder not showing up pisses off and peeves Eddie Hearn, because he was trying to extend this and at the very least build it up to the point where it's like, oh, Joshua came and made an American debut versus Gerald Miller and got some American fans, and Wilder got some UK fans by fighting in the UK. Now Joshua Wilder is worth so much money, yeah, right? Or Dillian Whyte pulls an upset, and then obviously we know that how that would benefit Eddie Hearn because he managed the career of him. Or if Gerald Miller beats AJ in an upset, then he manages the career of Gerald Miller. So basically, listen, bottom line is, you notice Eddie Hearn is trying to control, and it seems like he's griping about the only man that's not with Matchroom. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me say it one more time. Eddie Hearn seems the most peeved by the only guy that's not Matchroom because he can't influence that man's career. He can't do or get in his ear because he's not managing the career of that person. Shout out to Chris in the Click, $2 super chat. Wilder isn't going to be Eddie Hearn's little monkey. Hey, he said it. But to me, that's what it is. That's like he's not in charge. Like it's like a rapist or something, and the girl's fighting back. You take away the power from that person, and then you see they might get scared. They might tuck their tail like, oh shit, she's fighting back. I thought she was gonna get scared, but now she's trying to scream for help and overpower me. Like, this is crazy. So bottom line, I think Eddie Hearn's mad because Wilder not showing up messes up his little plan. He's like, I'm not gonna give my presence in if he's not coming. I'm not gonna give my presence to an event where you're gonna try to push the different narrative and try to get the fans on your side to say Dillian Whyte needs to happen next, and Dillian Whyte's gonna be like, rah rah rah, oh, fight me, you scared to fight? And then they're gonna try to make it look like where Wilder's outnumbered because there's only so many of his people that are gonna be able to travel. Put him in a position. That's a setup. You know what I'm saying? Put him in an uncomfortable position. Not that he's scared. I'm sure with his hands he can handle whatever situation. But you're going to put him in a situation where they're comfortable, they outnumber him, and you could push this narrative of a Dillian Whyte fight. So he's like, man, I don't even want to partake in that. You know what I'm saying? Period. He's not falling for the setup, and he's not playing someone else's game. I think Lou DiBella, Finkel, and Wilder all realize that if they want to make the fight, they can make the fight. But they're using the A side. They're trying to manipulate the public into feeling how they want to feel. And when things aren't going 100% their way, then it's like, oh, he's overpricing himself. How you overprice yourself and you're not even in deep negotiations or negotiations at all? Dillian Whyte was brought up when they came to America, right? And that's why Eddie Hearn got mad. Shelly Finkel pulled out an email. He showed receipts. When Eddie Hearn was in America to talk about Joshua Wilder and Shelly Finkel, who had a receipt, right? He pulled out an email, and they said they were talking about Wilder versus Dillian Whyte. That tells you everything you need to know. Why are you bringing up Dillian Whyte when the WBC hasn't ordered it? Why aren't you talking about Joshua Wilder? That's what you're supposed to be here for. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let's say you're a parent and the teacher says, hey, I need to set up a meeting. I need to come to your house to talk about your daughter's grades, right? And then you get to your daughter's grades. And she gets to your house and she ain't even talking about your daughter's grades. She's talking about the way your daughter dressed or something. That's not what you said you was coming over for. You get what I'm saying? Everybody sees it. The only people that don't see it are people trying to justify the bullshit and acting like they don't see it. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn wants to be in control of the situation. And like I said, notice this. Study why I would be mad. The only person that Hearn is really snapping on in this whole like triangle or quadruple header is the one guy he doesn't manage. Gerald Miller, whatever he says about AJ, he's not really, Eddie Hearn's not snapping on Gerald Miller. That's because he's now managing the career with him. And obviously, Anthony Joshua's a cash cow, so you don't hear Eddie Hearn constantly going in on his cash cow AJ, right? And then you have, what's the name? Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte says whatever he said, he lets that ride. He's turning everything on Deontay Wilder because that's the fighter he doesn't manage. Now, in my honest opinion, if Deontay Wilder was signed to Matchroom, then this would be a different tune because that's what these promoters do. They're happy when they're all under the umbrella. Like Top Rank, he don't care if Crawford beats Pacquiao. You know why he don't care if Crawford beats Pacquiao? Because they're both top rank fighters. So if Pacquiao's like, do, and then gets knocked out by Crawford, then it doesn't matter. It benefits Top Rank because now you have a brand new star in Terrence Crawford. If Pacquiao proves that it'd be too much and he beats or knocks out Crawford, then he's still at the time he was a top ranked fighter. You know what I mean? I don't know now what he's saying, but that's why. So I firmly believe if Deontay Wilder was signed with Matchroom, none of this would be a big deal. You would see Joshua Wilder get made a whole lot quicker. Nobody wants to. It's just like Mayweather Pacquiao. The HBO and Top Rank didn't want to send Pacquiao to the slaughterhouse to fight Floyd. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to send him to the slaughterhouse because now the networks didn't want to come together. Because now if Pacquiao gets his ass beat, then he has to come back to your network and to your stable as a loser. While Showtime's over here in Floyd, oh, we having a party, and they happy. So I firmly believe if Deontay Wilder was signed to Matchroom, then Wilder Joshua, we wouldn't even be seeing this. We wouldn't be hearing about Wilder versus Dillian Whyte like this. Because even if he made Wilder Joshua, he would come out the winner. If Wilder was signed to Matchroom. If he was signed. You know what I'm saying? He would be victorious because even if Joshua gets knocked out by Wilder, if Wilder was under his stable, then it'd be a Matchroom fighter who did the knocking out. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to see what's happening. This has been a real stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'm about to get out of here. My voice is tapped. Shout out to Eagle Army. Shout out to all the shooters. We working, people. Just know that. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Eagle Army, the realest. New media runs boxing. You guys already know, man. Who's making sense like us? Who's just doing it like us? Showing receipts. I'm telling you, it was a setup. That's why if Wilder don't go, I'm not mad at him. They want to make Wilder look bad and get the fans on their side to push for this. Okay, UK fans are great, but let's be real. There's some UK people like the refs that are in the commentators, and they'll be super biased during the telecast for their own. You know what I'm saying? I heard Johnny Nelson, no bullshit. He said Amir Khan was going to beat Canelo. Amir Khan's a cool dude. You know what I mean? I've seen him at Virgil's and shit. He's a cool dude. But, I mean, did you really think he was going to beat Canelo, or were you just rocking with the fellow countrymen? I mean, honestly, did you really think he was going to beat Canelo with the size of it? It's not even about skill. It's just does he have the best chin? And Canelo's too big for him. You know what I'm saying? But Johnny Nelson was talking about, oh, yeah. Oh, give him a real shot, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Nelson was also, he said something like, oh, Wilder don't have no significant names. What's the excuse now? He just fought Luis Ortiz. He was pushed. Luis Ortiz didn't come to lie down, looks sharp, has way more amateur experience, way better technique than Wilder. Still lost. Still was the only one to get knocked down. Still the only one to get knocked out. Hey, that's the fact. Yeah, I didn't make the rules, people. I didn't make the game. I just know the rules. And I'm out. Straight like that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Boxing's in a good place, though. New media. They ain't fucking with us. Real boxing talk is back. West Side, Death Row East, believe in it.